Is this thing on? Are we live? Are we? Are we really? Let's see. I think we might be. So, I have some things to share. First of all, we have something special today. Something special indeed. Before we get into this, I want to say big thank you to BotGhost. Please, I hope you're not a bot, but BotGhost23 for your $20 super chat, sir. Before the stream even started, that is a very, very nice show of support. Starting this off before you even hit the live button. No offense to your misery, but I'm hoping for a save that makes you struggle. I can promise you that. Love the content as always, and will always be a fan. I appreciate that very much, sir. Very, very much. Now, we have something fun for you today. You might notice that I'm not currently looking at Hearts of Iron. That is because I have made, or rather, paid someone to make a website. That's right, we have a new hub for all our disaster saves. I used to do this through email, after that through Google Forms. Enough of that, we're going professional, we're going big. I have made ein Website, disastersavior.com. American spelling. I only could afford the one the one domain. So disastersavior.com is where I will be hosting all Hoi4 disaster saves sent to me. You can upload your own disaster saves there. It's really simple, really easy. I've also uploaded a couple of my own. And look at this. Look at this. It's a nice list of disaster saves, each with a nice description. You know what DLCs were used. You get a nice screenshot to see just how terrible everything looks. It's really fucking terrible. It's horrible. And you can work your way through it. A couple of neat features, like, let's see, I uploaded one for the France video. If there is a video done on that disaster save, you'll see it down there, watch playthroughs. I can simply click that, and it will send you to the playthrough of me, yes, or hopefully, maybe, eventually, some other content creators doing that save game and making a video about it. I would love to hear a feedback from you guys, so there's an option down at the bottom of the page to leave feedback. You can tell me now in the chat what you guys think about it. I'm gonna go looking through a couple of these saves and see if we find a nice one for the stream. Also, there is one I really want to show you. Oh, there's a couple, but one I really want to show you guys because I want to try this one. And I don't know if I can actually do it. So let me quickly download it, and I'll show you the pictures. That's a Germany game. Allow me to zoom in for you. That's a Germany game. Hey, Rudischer, I'm back. Can you think of my question? Just joined, by the way. Could you rephrase the question? I'm looking at chat now. Did I miss a question? If I did, I am awfully sorry. Oops. Anyway, yes, this is quite the Germany game. Yeah. Yeah, I am intrigued by that one. I wanna give that a try. I really wanna give that a try. Let's see. Steiner's counterattack. Don't worry. Do you have plans for the World War II Poland? No step back in the near future. Not immediate future, because I really want to do some of the new DLC stuff. Ah, your Lithuania save game. I have to go looking through the disaster saves. Did you send it via email, or did you send it via the forums? Because I keep forgetting where everything is. That's why I made the website, or have the website made, so everything is nice, organized, closely together, and I can find it. I'm not sure if there's a RAM dev blog out yet. Let's see. This France one also looks pretty interesting. It's Napoleonic France, so that can only go well. Yeah. Hi, you have a nice shirt. Thanks. It's It's an Under Armour undershirt, and I'm wearing like a nice comfy sweater. Hey, Chadolf, welcome, greetings, Bittersteel. Kilo 23, Bot Ghost is an alt. Ah, it is you. I was using for some personal vlogs. Anyway, we're here for the pain train. Also lost a field marshal army group, basically in the. No, how do you lose 120 divisions? I will drop a link in chat, but it's really, really easy. This is where you send your disaster saves moving forward. I'm going to phase out the email. I'm going to phase out the Google form. Everything must run through the new... I've already gone for a run, Pigeon. Everything will go through the new website. I'll be uploading the backlog of saves as well. It's a little bit of work. But anything new is going to come from this website. So I hope that it can get some traction here, and I hope this is something you guys find enjoyable. It's really simple. So my goal, of course, is to get more disaster saves, build a community around this, and get some other content creators using the website as well. There's no ads on it. It's not monetized in any way. It's a tool for me, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, on to the actual game. Let me quickly pull up some disasters for you. No, Pigeon, I actually know how showers work. Where's my downloads? Downloads. Game is messing with me. Okay, so download save file. It is downloading a save file. It has downloaded the save file. Let's see if it pops up. Rudisha, should I resend my save game? Well, 3 different save games from 10 billion attempts. Yeah, Rudisha, try uploading it to the disaster save website. I'm currently, trying to showcase it, so why not? Right? Why not? Anyway, let's see if we can pull up a couple of those saves we just made. Single player load game. Here is one. This is the German game. Am I excited for the new country pack? Yes, but more on that later. I'm not really allowed to share any big opinions yet, but I am excited for all new things. Alright, so this is the Germany game that you insist cannot be won. It is quite possible that this cannot be won. I'm just going to check it out. I'm just going to check it out. Just to see. Maybe this is something I want to do a video on. Let's delete the front lines. So, yeah, that's fucked. On the bright side, we have 100% stability, 92 war support, and still 500,000 men in reserve. How? We control Brandenburg, Mecklenburg, and I think Hinterpommern. How? How? So, we're not capped, but we're almost there. How? This guy's lost 5.2 million men. Fuck me. Yeah, the people really do believe in Steiner. Alright, so how would I handle this? I would close the game and find a different save file. There is no Navy. There is no Air Force as far... No Air Force. No Naval, no air bases either. The army we have is it. We have 50,000 guns in stockpile, which is good. A lot of artillery in stockpile. Basically no tanks. This is on all adult serve. And of course, economy of conquest is economy of collapse right now. Yeah. Yeah. So, how would I approach this? I did notice there's a bunch of tank divisions. None of them have actual, you know, tanks in them. I would go ahead and consolidate all of these tank divisions, like 4 or 5 well or reasonably well-equipped tanks, and use them as a stopgap. I would reinforce what we have, clean up this pocket. It should be relatively easy. Kill off those units. Dig in. And if at any point we can attack using the tanks we have, retake Lübeck, retake this airfield, and basically cozy up to that that river. Take that tile to sit on that river as well. If there's ever an opportunity, push Zelo. It's a supply hub on the river. It's really good, but Jesus Christ, man. Assuming we can get through Lübeck and Hamburg, we would cut off the Danes, crush the Danes. I mean, it's Denmark. Realistically, Denmark. How much are they going to do? And that would put us in a better position. But this is... Oh, look at the equipment. It's a bunch of terrible equipment as well. It's like 10,000 shitty guns just there. Should I upload all 3? Rudisha, upload the one you think is best. Best do 1. It's easier. How would you do this even? Of course, there would be a field marshal order with some planning. Now, realistically, these guys are not getting a planning bonus considering we've been extremely infiltrated. Plan preparation attack bonus is reduced by 1,429%. Yep. Yep. Can we vote on the new website which disaster save we find interesting? So, Freddie Brown, once it gets a little bit of traction, there will be a ranking via newest and a ranking of popular. The ones that get downloaded the most are going to be ranked popular, and they will come at higher up in that popular ranking. So, I would consolidate the tanks. It would create 1 tank division with 300 tanks, which is better than 3 tank divisions with 100 tanks. And we'd move to secure that area there. These guys, half of you take that island back, the other half move into Rostock. Any remaining tank divisions essentially consolidate, move to secure places like Rostock, this plains tile, and get ready to push that plains tile there. I'll push, assuming we can get anything done. Again, I'm not going to play through this entire thing on stream right now. This is something that I'm going to need to take my time to dissect if this can be done at all, which I'm not entirely sure on. But we must consolidate. I can already see that. We're going to be stealing a lot of equipment. So, a way forward, potentially. I don't know if we can filter via country, Felix, but if that's something you guys want, I can see if we can get that implemented. Ooh. So, again, considering the situation you're in, this is one of those games where stealing stuff is going to be great. So we'll do salvage captured equipment. It's going to give us a new military high command guy who's going to give us an army-wide equipment capture ratio buff, assuming we live long enough. Not just that, we get a high command that does it. We get a national spirit, or rather Deutsches Heer, who gets us more equipment. We also get it on several of our generals, meaning if we get this done and live long enough, we'll steal more stuff. Anyone who is in the position to get this thing, Scavenger, is getting it, and we are going to be running this army off allied equipment, essentially. Did you check the templates? Right, templates. Functional. I wouldn't touch this much other than remove the logistics company. I would keep the maintenance company, obviously. Everything else we find. You can take the artillery out, give you a little bit more organization to hold out longer. But the fact that you're hurting the Allies and the Soviets in this way is kind of nice because you want them to bleed. Really bleed. They're going to be constantly attacking you. Question, do you understand the difference between the disaster save that was made on purpose or happened by nature? Some of them are obvious. Others are less so, but usually I can see when it's done on purpose, but it doesn't, like, I don't think it matters so much that things are done on purpose, because even if they were done terribly on purpose, there's still good things to be learned from them, and I mostly play for the challenge, and there's a lot of challenge here. So, alright, still mustache guy? Yeah, because they haven't taken Berlin yet. He hasn't checked out. So I would keep the artillery in unless you start getting some real bigger manpower issues, then I would take it out. We have plenty of artillery in stockpile. If you don't have any in stockpile, of course, take it out. Don't have equipment in divisions that you don't have either a lot of or the ability to produce a lot of. That is, I get, yeah. He didn't really say in the description. It's on the website, though. You can go read the description on the website, I believe. It should be interesting. Also, apparently, my Chrome tab with chat just timed out. Please tell me it didn't break. It's back. Do you want old saves? I would prefer them to be compatible with the current version of the game. So, really old stuff's like, you know, Anyway, atomic research, not gonna happen. This would be nice to make our... No. Gotta do this right. This is all done. Fuel refining might be nice to get us more fuel, but we don't have an air force, we don't have tanks. None of this particularly matters. Advanced radio is nice. For the extra reinforce rate, we're gonna take a lot of reinforced memes otherwise. This is also all done. Eventually, I would upgrade the flak guns, but I would have to make the new ones, and I'd rather keep making the old ones with a higher efficiency for now. So this is something we do later. Armor. I would like to have better tanks. Yes, but again, efficiency kinda, you know, do I want it now? Not really. This is going to be big. I want maintenance companies to be the highest possible level as quickly as possible to acquire more stuff. I would like to make armor trains because those don't blow up as easily. Engineers for the entrenchment, but entrenchment is going to be reduced by the spies. So for those of you who don't know, where is my entrenchment? Entrenchment is also reduced by spies. I can't really seem to mouse over it properly, but you can see here that my planning bonus. Rudisha, can I leave stuff like game version open? It's from 16. You mean 1.6? I think I need to know the game version so I can use the correct beta to load the save file in case it's not compatible with the current version. So you can see here this basically strips your preparation bonus to 0. It does the same thing to your entrenchment. So no entrenchment. Nada. Spies, important, which is why, of course, we're going to be hiring spies, which this guy also did not do, apparently. Sweet. And for the time being, I'm not going to send them out here. I'm just going to keep them on counterintelligence. Construction is impossible. We have 8 civs, all of them on consumer goods. We have no economy. None. Nada. Zilch. Nietski. There is no economy. In terms of production, we still have 33 mills, which is not bad. Mods can't pin. Boo. Oh, sorry, Pigeon. I'll need to figure it out. How to do that. I'm really bad at streaming. So what I would like to keep making in this case is, well, I have 30,000 support equipment, so I'll put like a token factory on it, maybe 2. I have like a lot of advanced artillery, just some token factories. I would like armored support vehicles. I would need fewer on basic infantry equipment. I would need a lot, I do mean a lot, of towed anti-air. Like a lot more than that. Yes. I would like to keep making basic mediums, but we don't have steel, so it's virtually impossible. It's virtually impossible to make anything. It's also not possible to trade, so we really are going to be relying on theft. What's the tank look like? So, it's 1945. This man is still making basic medium tanks. Panzerwehr Ausführung B. This thing. It's not terrible. I mean, it's got the basics. It's got speed. It's got enough armor for the early game. It has the howitzer soft attack, but it's no longer the early game. It's 1945. Everything in the game is going to pierce this. So by now, either you've won the game or you're upgrading this thing to, instead of the basic tank, the improved one that you already had researched. You klutz. So at this point, we'd need to make a tank that's functional but cheap. So a little bit of armor, a little bit of speed, so it's something I can play around with, but we can't go too big on this because we have no steel, we basically have nothing. Making this design at this point is pointless and a bit of a waste of army experience. Speaking of army experience, what do we have here? Right, so you just stop doing doctrines then. Right. No, okay. Considering this situation we're in, we have tanks. We'll use them for as long as we can use them, but they're not going to be the main thing we are going to wield as an offensive unit. My fallback then would be motorized. We're already lacking 1,000 units of motorized, and we're not going to be able to, functionally, we're not going to be able to produce sufficient quantities of motorized ever, realistically, considering we have no steel. And then there's the second fallback option. I would go with a Mountaineer division. There's no mountains nearby, but Mountaineers are elite forces. They are pretty good. I would make a 30 with Mountaineer division. That Reddit is going to scream it's inefficient. It's terrible. You know what? It is. It is inefficient. It is terrible. It has more soft attack than basic infantry, has better stats than basic infantry, and it will do what I need it to do. So something like this, I would add on things like engineer companies, support anti-air, maintenance companies, because I want this thing then closing encirclement so I can steal all of the equipment, and support artillery. Anything else at this point would be like cavalry recon, but rangers, which are better, giving me more soft attack, more movement bonuses. So, can you look at the support equipment count we have? We have 30,000 in storage. That looks like a lot. It is a lot. Mind you, we will be producing nothing. We have no economy to build additional civs, to build infrastructure. We cannot trade. We have no economy at all. Also, these bastards are, I believe, yeah, Sweden is also embargoing us, so any steel would be we'd have to fight for it. My screenshot was 17 megabytes. It only allowed 10 megabytes. Oh, Rudisha. Oh, you can downsize it, I think, in if you open it in Paint and save it in a different format or something, or like cut it down, I'm not entirely sure. Perhaps as a JPEG. Yeah, as a JPEG, you could make that work. Anyway. Well, Meg, 33 mils as Germany in 1944 is crazy. I would like to counter that by saying he probably has more of them. Unfortunately, those are now French mills or Russian mills. Either way, they're not his to use for the time being. Is a fine limit, don't increase it. Yeah. Don't worry, Rudisha. I'll upload it. I'll check it out in a hot minute. Right now, let's see what we can do here. So, I'm not gonna fix this on stream. This is too much work. So if I want to do anything else, it was probably grab field hospitals. Then again, I don't really have the trucks for it, but it would be nice to preserve manpower in those Mountaineers I'm using, and you know, expertise. Or get this, upgrade my Mountaineers, give them more soft attack, and eventually I would also get Marines to get across these major rivers, because the Mountaineers are decent, Marines are slightly better. Anyway, yeah, the UK took the Rhineland. I can't have that. Can't have that now, can we? All right, so this is one I want to make into a video, because I will have many many bunker moments on this one. I don't want to do that on stream, mostly because it would very likely make me look really bad, and I don't like that. What I can do, however, is look at some more disaster saves. So we have, I believe, Rudischer's game here. I'm quickly pasting it, and let's take a look at something else. So this is like the absolute worst thing. Horrible. Rudischer, don't worry, I was stupid. Now I got it all uploaded. I found it. Let's go check it out. Let's check out what you have uploaded, mein Freund. Don't worry, Rudischer. I will spend it wisely on little plastic men and tanks. You know, Krieg isn't cheap. Krieg isn't cheap. So this is the situation you find yourself in. The Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth, and you're at war with... Yeah. Are you in a faction? You're in the Allies. Britain will never help you. So being in the Allies is usually pointless. Britain, even if they were willing to help you, usually get cut off very quickly once Denmark folds. So it's a giant pain in the ass. So you've got the right idea here. Yield ground where you can, and don't defend where you can't. Probably set up on that river. Try to hold Riga and the tile next to Riga. They're forest tiles and city tiles. Those are relatively easy to defend. And Riga itself is a lot of victory points, a lot of factories, and it's a supply hub. It would make it harder for the Soviets to really push here. Then again, you're also going to want to hold on to Dogov Pils. Okay, so no front lines, no front lines. I need to see this first. So I would, let's just draw this and just unassign the division so I can show you what I would do. I would draw, usually I would sit on the river. It's very easy to defend. However, considering the supply layout here, you have Riga as a supply hub and Daugavpils Pils as a supply hub. There's nothing else in the immediate vicinity for the Soviets to take other than Pskov. But Pskov is too far away to reliably supply a large amount of divisions to attack that line. Meaning it is in this case better to sit on the enemy side of the river just to deny them the supply hubs. Without those supply hubs, they're not effective combatants, well, less effective combatants, and you have a better position. So that's cool. More to the south here, we're taking a beating here. I would last stand that unit and then walk additional units into that combat. I would walk that unit out of combat. I would walk that back. I would give up this position and sit... do I want to hold on to Grodno? Not really. I would like to hold on to Grodno, but not the rest. So I would fall back here. Bialystok is untenable. Grodno is marshes you might hold. So I would condense things. I would condense things. Hell nah. I did actually. I deleted the lines for you. Thank you. Thank you. See, I always delete the lines so I get a nice clean overview. So if I'm going to choose defensive ground, it's going to be for the most part forests. Forests are really easy-ish to defend in. Unfortunately, Minsk is like a major supply hub. Let's fall back there. There. We want to hold on to Vilnius, obviously. There. And then up to Kaunas. All the way around to, I believe this is Memel. Klaipeda. Something like that. Oh, when's the U-Pote mousepad coming out? I have just commissioned the design this last week. So I should be getting some early designs in terms of the artwork. And I'll drop a few teasers of that. Not sure when things are going to get produced because there's a lot of back and forth. Is the design ready? What do we want to change? When are these things being made? But it's in the works. It's in the works. You cored Poland. Don't give up too much. Ah, I just noticed. Fuck. Ah, that's actually annoying. I would hold on to this, I think. because majority of victory points are in Grodno. I would hold on to that. I would lose Polesi, unfortunately, just blow up the railways. I would lose Bialystok. I would lose 2 states. I would also lose this, which is, again, unfortunate, but it's simply untenable. This is not a good position to hold. What are the templates? You know, let's take a look. Ah, you got a lot of units ready. Okay, okay. Good frontline divisions. Basic infantry troops, good. Royal Guards division. Is this something you made, Rudischer? Is this something you made yourself? What about the tank mousepad? That was a one-off. So I might see if I can buy the rights of that thing to, you know, make some more of my own. Not really sure if I can make that happen, but we are going to do a new design for 2025, and I had 2 ideas. So one was we stick with the tank theme and then do a Sherman or a T-34 or Churchill. And the other line of thought was we stick with the Germany Wunderwaffe theme, and we do a German airplane or a German ship submarine. And after the poll, it was a clear winner that the German submarine design, and I think it would look very nice on these mouse pads. I would not use these though. Yeah, I wouldn't use these. And then armored, no. Mountaineers, yes, but not these. Okay. Doctrines. We are static warfare, good. Engineering corps, good, but I might change that out for quick improv. In very bad disaster games, quick improv is better because it gives me more daily command power and it makes last stand cheaper. And I do a whole lot of last stands when I'm cycling units, so this is something I quite often pick. And static warfare is good if you have the time to get the entrenchment. If you're not able to get the entrenchment or find yourself shifting units around often, flexible organization is actually better because your units are more efficiently moving around. There. A Stuka design. See, ADTF, it was not going to be a Stuka. I had a Bf 109 in mind because it's like the iconic German fighter, the one that won the early air war. But I'll take it under advisement. Anyway, assign everyone here to this front line. You got port guards. Good on you. Good on you. I would not assign this many divisions to guard ports. Definitely not beefy divisions like these. Like, absolutely not use these to guard ports. Ever. Like, they're just a waste of equipment sitting on ports. It's too expensive. And we'll cycle that unit out so it can recover. Okay, I would be giving up this tile. It can be attacked from 3 positions, so might as well. And fall back, fall back, fall back. Slowly falling back. Okay. Who wants to join these wars? Ah. Belgium, you're gone though. Netherlands, you're gone though. UK, I'll take the hint. I'll take the help. Thanks. Hello! Hello, Nervous. Hello. Tank is just not possible if you're not buy. Yeah. You have the potential for the industry to make tanks work, but it's a bit late now. What I would also start changing is the product. Oh, did you actually have this many factories, or did they all get gobbled up at some point, or was this just very wishful thinking? Right. Okay. So we're gonna change things here. I like guns, but not that much. I will need trains. They are all going to disappear. I will get armor trains. Artillery, fine. Might downsize production. Support equipment, upgrade production. Trucks, nice. Downsize production. Towed AA, vital. Move that up to the top. Tanks, sorry, but we currently cannot afford tanks. We just can't. Sorry, we just cannot afford armor. Do we have equipment stockpile? We have 10,000 guns in storage, so I'll take a couple of factories off so we can make the other stuff, and then new factories go on there. Okay. Motorized would have been a better choice, I'd say. Honestly, if you collaborated with this plate and the mousepad company, it would work flawless. Yes, Anonymous, what I want to do, you see, I want to get the tank design the mousepad guys did for me. I want to buy the rights off that. And do the same with the submarine. And see if I can hire their artist to do some artwork for me. To do the ideas I mentioned earlier. See if I can take that to Displate and get a couple of cool Displates made. Because I love cool stuff like those technical drawings, like those blueprints. I don't just want, here's a shirt with my logo on it. I think that's stupid. Here's a mug with my logo. I think that is incredibly stupid and arrogant. If I do merch, I want it to be cool stuff that is cool on its own. Look at tank, please. Okay, Rudisha. M tank 1. Ah. Was this meant to be an infantry tank? I'm gonna assume you meant this to be an infantry tank. Functional. A couple of counterpoints. If you're going for an infantry tank to provide armor to a division, I would go for heavy tanks. Because you don't need as many. In fact, I would go for either heavy tank destroyers or heavy tank self-propelled guns. I would not go for actual heavy tanks. Why? Because those cost about the same as a tank, but a battalion of them is smaller than a battalion of tanks. So you would need fewer of them, and they would still provide sufficient armor to make it unpierceable. Okay. Now. We'll go over this one by one. Turret, fine. Like I said, I would go for something else than a medium tank, and I would just get a light fixed superstructure, cut down on costs, put a big fat howitzer in there, a medium howitzer, or even a heavy basic cannon, something to do a little piercing or a little bit of howitzering, depending on if I want SPG or if I want a tank destroyer. Radio is fine. You don't really need it if you're gonna go the route of tank destroyer. Fine. This is not good. Squeeze bore adapter is virtually useless. If you're going for infantry tanks, remove that. Wet ammo storage, why? You have so much reliability already. Instead, get extra heavy machine guns instead. More soft attack. More soft attack. Torsion bar, more reliability. Yes, I guess. But you don't need it, so I would go with bogey suspension and make it cheaper. Or interleaved row wheel, get you some breakthrough, but I wouldn't go with torsion bars. Welded armor is too expensive. Like, the difference between the armor cost, it's better to get riveted and just jack up the armor down there than it is to get welded armor there. So this is just and I wouldn't get my speed over 4 kilometers an hour. Infantry moves at 4 kilometers an hour. All excess speed is wasted. So I would go something more like this. It's already a little bit cheaper. Diesel engines are good for reliability. That's about it, though. I would just get a standard gasoline engine, basically. Just get a gasoline engine, so I don't have to put points into engine at all. But yeah, diesel's fine, honestly. It's fine. Other things I would get is sloped armor, but you need the first armor research for it, so you get a little bit more armor. The thing is, if you make infantry tanks, they're there to provide armor for the unit and piercing to kill enemy tanks. So you get tank destroyers, and that's it, basically. I had many military factories on tanks. I saw, Rudisher, I saw. Oh, you sent it twice. Might want to retract one of those. I think you can get your money back. Double the chat. Yeah, I don't know how it did that. I did that. Yeah, if YouTube charged you double for that, you can, I think, retract the message. Yes. Anyway, I'll show you what I would do. Get a heavy... No, it doesn't matter. We don't have the industry for it now, so it's too late anyway. I would like to keep making trucks, but not that many. Keep making... make more AA guns. Okay. Is there anyone who would be willing to help me out? So this is infested with enemies, so we'll turn off that. I will simply convert the Royal Guards. I don't have the industry to replenish these units, so I might as well switch them out to being like the basic bitch units. Much as it pains me. And when upgrading generals, pick infantry expert. The 10% additional attack also works on the defensive. It's way better than entrenchment. They cannot take your attack away, but they can take your entrenchment away. And they will never take our entrenchment. Let's see if I can find the... Oh, did I just get rid of a good gen... No, they're not that great. And integrate everyone into this army. And I'll convert these to basic infantry simply because we don't have the industry to make this happen. I'm sorry, we just don't. Slow the game down. Governments, I don't care about. Focuses the nation and its powers. I'm a little unfamiliar with this focus tree. At this point, what you want to grab is this. Forest Brothers, 10% division attack and defense on core territory is amazing in this situation. Royal Powers is okay. And then we might be able to move on to underfunded military. I get that as well. Anything that gets us an industry at this point, honestly. Dockyards or a civ? I'll take the civ. Yeah. Hey, Aaron Peters. I'll try. Why you hate having hair that much? I can see by the contrast on your head that you're not even bald. It's a low maintenance haircut. I simply take clippers without the comb and just take off my hair every 2 weeks. I don't have to worry about maintenance. It's that simple. It's that simple. Military reforms might be nice. It gives us... yeah, Soviets are not going to help us out there. Or patriotic socialism. Apologies about that. You still got a lot you can use, so that's good. This guy is something you want to get rid of. The Captain of Industry is good in the build-up phase. After the build-up phase, get rid of him and replace him with somebody who gives you mills instead. Additionally, yeah, I don't really have that many options just looking at this, so you got a couple of focuses to do to get a good, yeah. You might want to get a couple of focuses in, okay? This is fine. I would hire an infantry expert as soon as possible, but if you only have access to an expert, don't hire the expert unless you're swimming in PP. It's much cheaper to find one of your generals. This guy's level 3. Keep an eye on him. See, he doesn't have an officer corps role already. He's level 3. Once he hits level 4 and he has infantry leader, give him infantry... Oh, he's going to get infantry leader. Give him infantry specialist, and he will cost 50 PP instead of 100. And as he levels up as a general, he will also level up as an infantry specialist, moving on to provide you more and more bonuses, and he will end up being much better and cheaper. Oh my god. Getting the big yawns in. Not much else to do but to sit back, relax, and watch the fireworks, I suppose. Make a slow withdrawal while I blow everything up in this area. Yeah, the annoying thing is going to be getting these guys to withdraw in a timely fashion, because the AI always likes to be super slow when it retreats. It also loves retreating into combat, which is less than helpful. Alright, before we move these guys off, though, we'll put them there. Like 2 of these guys over there, so 1 on each port. Okay. As a bald man, do you use shampoo or gel to wash your hair? Of course I use shampoo. There's still hair there. And it's good for your scalp. Alright, strategically redeploy, fall back. I said fall back. There's like a few hours window where you can't fall back and you can't retreat, and it's really annoying. Don't fall back. You hold. You're all holding. Yes, yes, yes. This is still blowing up. Good. Strategic redeploy. I said redeploy. Slow and steady wins the race. Just don't lose now. I need reinforcement into that specific tile. You go there. You go there. Mariupol, I'll blow that up as well. Slow down the enemy, and they've sunk something. Why am I still trading? Are we getting Lend-Lease? Like, Lend-Lease... see, Lend-Lease is really good if you don't have a sea connection. If you can get Lend-Lease over land, mwah, chef's kiss. If it goes via sea, my rule is just don't take it unless you absolutely have to. So we're gonna clear this. I would love to get these things US, but it's not gonna reach us. The Germans are gonna sink everything. Just fall back, fall back. You are going to last stand. So a little trick here. If you're gonna last stand, assign. All right, different little trick here. Say you don't have any spare generals, but you really want to last stand. What you do is take these two guys, assign them to that army. Take the guys out that are not these guys. So these are currently unassigned. Just simply unassign them from the army. And just, they can go where they have to. Now this guy just has these two guys in it. Hit last stand on the cheap. And reassign the units we just took out. There we go. Join the Allies, and the Allies declared war on the USA. What? I don't think the Allies have declared war on the USA, have they? They have not. It's like the game has bent over backwards to screw you. You are playing Hearts of Iron, so it's not... a little bit of player bias is not unheard of. Alright, falling back. Hold that tile. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you can fall back from these positions and then hold the rest. Yeah, this guy is going to be really slow to redeploy, annoyingly. Speed it up, please. Just need to get more units into that specific tile and we'll be fine. This tile is irrelevant. Could you just retreat, please? Up there. These are also cores that we're going to be giving up. I forgot that these are cores. Cores! I think we're not going to be able to give up all that land. Fuck. I just realized I don't think we're going to be able to give up all that land. It would have been better if we could hold Narva and quickly push Pskov, and that would neutralize any Soviet operations in the north. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do that. Oh, crap. Best I could do is release Belarus as a puppet or an independent nation. It wouldn't really matter. As a puppet is fine. And that would strip these areas as cores. And they would no longer be our core territory. Like, release them as a puppet. It would no longer be core territory, and this should recalculate the capitulation. But I told you 5 times I cored Baltics in the I know, Rudishir, I know. I just forgot about the northern bit. I thought it was already occupied. I forgot. This should recalculate the occupation, though. Yeah, the core's gone away. I think I can still get them back by claiming Greater Lithuania. Yeah, Novgorod. Yeah, if I do Greater Lithuania, I can get claims back on that, and then cores on it later. So it's not really lost. It's not really lost. Like on the whole, though, it is super annoying. I might need to go back to the drawing board with this one. Because I am not sure about the capitulation. I think we're going to cap if I hold on to just this. In fact, I'm pretty sure we're going to cap if I hold on to just this. Which would be bad. Also no manpower, which is bad. Oh, that's because you have 1 billion divisions in the queue. Let's start deploying some of them. So, let's get rid of that one. And then these guys back into reserves. Get a little bit of pocket money. If I do this again, I would do it differently, I'd say. Yeah, if I were to do this again, I'd do it differently. Could you just withdraw? Like, stop fighting. That place is super annoying to defend. Why are 25 divisions heading there? Don't head there. Oh, these disasters are getting stranger and stranger. Yeah, that's no, this is not going to work. What I could do is release Belarus as an independent nation. I wouldn't have to garrison it. I can focus more troops to the north to plug the gap near You know what? I could then plug the gap near Narva and solidify here in the forests. It would be a little far away from our supply hubs. If I can get Tallinn and maybe get Narva back, it could work. Could work. Could work. Anyway, we got another... We're going to go over a couple of disaster saves. We might even commit to saving one, if you guys don't mind me taking a little look around. Can't you release Estonia? I don't think I... No, because the... Tartu, Harju, and Viruma are occupied. I can release Latvia, though. It would be funny. I wouldn't get claims back, though, which would be annoying. Yeah, it would be annoying. So I can get the Belarusian stuff back through Greater Lithuania and the Greater Commonwealth. The northern stuff, I don't think I can get back. There is a coast guard here. There's 2 divisions on these ports. Memel is guarded because it's front line, and Riga is guarded because it's the front line. Let's check some other disasters out. There's a nice Italy save here that I want to take a look at. You know, Rudisher, I am going to do a video on that. I think I can save it. I think I... Oh. Oh, no. Yeah, I already hate it. Let's just go back to Rudisher's video. Disaster. I think I can save that. I just need to go and find it again. Downloads, yada, yada, yada. Copy, replace file. This is too weird. I don't want to look at it. Don't want to look at it. Let's instead try... That's not correct. Which is it? I just downloaded it today. Over there. Control. Save. Save games. Paste. Replace. And let's try that again. I'm gonna see if I can save this one. I'm gonna see if this is at all salvageable. Alright, one thing I want to do is start getting a front line out there to stop the Soviets a little bit. No matter what we do, it's gonna be horrible, but this might just slow them down a little bit. One division at a time, because I have realized I need a lot more land than I was willing to give up. Now, I can, like I said, give up Belarus, and I can always retake it later. I built land warfare facility in the start. I would do that as well, Hudisha. So the land warfare facility is not impacted by a civilian economy. So you could do that. It's probably mathematically better just start building mills or civs right away. But it doesn't get a penalty from civilian, I believe. So you could just start building it right away. I usually build a little bit of infrastructure in like my my top state that has resources or build slots. But yeah, you could definitely do that. Definitely not a terrible idea. Let's see. We're gonna release not Poland. We're going to release Belarus, and we're going to release them free and independent. They're not going to be at war, and I can always reconquer them later. Then, that shortens this line significantly. 24 divisions on that. Everyone else on the Soviet front. Like that. Instead, actually, let's see if we can consolidate these armies. 2 armies for the north, 1 army for the south. These 6 divisions are all going to be basic infantry. They are going to join the southern front. So, 24 divisions, and all additional units are going to join here. So, 30 divisions there. You could have banked the manpower. I can... Yeah, good point, but we got like 25 divisions there. Yes. Yes, I'm just trying to figure this out as I go, commanders. Mistakes will be made. I'm just gonna see if it's viable. Just gonna see if it's viable. Then get as many divisions as I can up north as quickly as I can. And get another army out here. I'm gonna do this cleanly. At least try to do this cleanly. It's tedious, but... if only you people knew how tedious most disaster games become, simply because you have to do all of these stupid little tricks to make them work. That's 16 divisions. We will integrate them there, assign them there under that guy. I know Belarus is a broken country. I don't care. I can easily justify on them and... Right. As soon as I leave the Allies, I can easily reclaim their stuff. Damn! I forgot I'm in the Allies and I can't justify it unless... would I get cores? Would I get a war goal? No. Damn! Forgot I'm in the fucking Allies. Can I leave the Allies? No. You have to kill Germany and so at the end of the game, you could still get the payoff. Just not now. Damn it. Again, block. Block. And tell these guys to stop sending me stuff because it wouldn't work. Okay. Yes, I could have banked the manpower. You are correct in that. It is what it is. We can do that later. I have 17 divisions here. Do I spam them out? Let's do 6. And we'll send them over to that front. Over there. You wanted the achievement? You can still get the achievement. Oh, no. But I could get it later by just first capping the Soviets, then capping the Axis, then leaving the Allies, and then quickly eating Belarus. Trade would be... tricky. You don't really have anyone you can trade with over land, meaning that's ein Pickle. These guys are going to be last standing. These guys just need to get a little bit of org. Do you have trucks? You have a few trucks, meaning I could motorize for a little while. You guys push in on Narva. You pin. You go around, head to Narva. Alright, see if I can make this work-ish. No attacks, though. Attacks are stupid. Just need to see if I can get a distraction going on. Yes, that's fine. These guys are all repositioning. Could you strategically redeploy when order you to? No, of course you can't. Why? Why not? Why not? Do you have to own the land, Rudisher? Because unless they... Oh, they might not join the Allies. Have you created a lot of world tension? You barely created world tension, I think. Let's see. World tension. Yada, 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 yada. Unless you've created 10% world tension, I don't think they're going to throw out guarantees. And, they might join, but they're going to flip communist through election. Oh, democratic, no elections. They might just flip communist anyway, and the Allies wouldn't have them. When will you play War Thunder? Usually when I'm not recording. I try to play games that I play for fun, not on stream, because it's not business related. It is just for me, and I need to separate that from the YouTube videos. Because, oh my god, the YouTube videos crush my spirit sometimes. As far as capitulation goes, 91%. That's certainly not amazing. It's gonna have to do. See if I can force this guy off. No, he's got reinforcements. And, meme them! Meme them! No! We failed to meme them. Oh well. Well, at least the front lines are looking stable-ish. Get these guys out of production. 100,000 manpower bank. Yeah. I already sent my disaster save. Can I send you a photo of it to check the stream if it's worth recording? It's a little bit much to do. I actually like to check more than... Oh, research. I like to do more than just check a photo to base my decisions on. So, air. Would not do mediums. Very rarely worth it. Mediums make for good naval bombers. That's about it. Always go with small airframes for CAS or fighters. Just not worth it. Instead, make your artillery a little bit better. Medium tank chassis. I think the situation has revealed itself that that's not happening. Instead, make your units fight a little bit better. And then improve infantry equipment. You should have kept up with this much better than you have. It's a little late now. We'll pick up. And same for this, really. So... Other than that, maybe better engineers, maybe some radio. So, if the air war is already lost, investing in it is one of the last things you're going to do because you have other concerns. Keep the artillery up to date, keep infantry up to date, keep industry up to date. Tanks would be cool, but we're not, we're not built for that right now. That's not going to happen. Let's start making some guns. Artillery, yes. This, oops, that's too many. That, yes. Trains, yes. Trucks, yes, but not that many. AA, yes, but not that many. And then tanks, no. Sorry, but no. Subs, also sorry, but no. We are not going to be able to make anything because we are not able to get any, well, because I've cut off all the sea tiles. We're realistically not going to be able to get our hands on any steel. I might get some from the Swiss because they only have the Swedish because they only have to cross a little bit of the sea. But you're constantly going to have your convoy sunk. Maintenance companies, maybe? Maybe? I mean, you could make mediums work. Maintenance companies work, but the problem is that requires support equipment. You don't have any. And if you have to choose between engineers or steely boys, maintenance companies, I would go with engineers because the little bit of extra entrenchment. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think I am. Anyway, let's see about reinforcing this. And then figure out the next stage. Alright, let's get a couple of guys out there guarding our ports, and I think we'll shore up that way. I feel a little annoyed having given up the Republic of Belarus, but I think it's for the greater good. The greater good. I think it's for the greater good. Also, we need to guard Riga. And we need to guard Tallinn. Otherwise, we're going to get naval invaded out the ass. Can you trade with Finland? Yeah, across the ocean, where everything is going to get sunk. Are you selling or buying? What are you selling? Cheap fighters, cheap cast, cheap fighters. I keep selling that. Buying, not really worth it. God, yeah, they're just going to constantly sink stuff because both Soviets and the Germans have quite a few submarines. And this is sub-central. I'll be trying more disasters later, don't worry. I would never have taken you for a Hoigai province. Not really a Hoigai. You're variety. Like that rare gem. You're a variety YouTuber. No, I don't want your convoys. Yes, join my war. Navy and... Oh, you have a navy. Oh, you have a navy. Like, what were you producing? Let me guess. These are designs you bought from the Germans, most likely. This is not a good submarine. You want a good engine? I want to fill that thing to the brim with torpedoes. Mines are neat, but in single... I don't like mines, but I'm not going to say they're terrible. There go your last two destroyers. I'm guessing this is like the remnants of the Polish Navy you have appropriated. They're gone. Goodbye. Air Force is non-existent. Spies. Yeah, you're spying. We're gonna do some spying, definitely. There's very little point to it right now, because we're not gonna be pushing the Germans. Cryptology would be nice. Germany and then Soviets. You want to grab radar interception group and a machine stuff as well. Portable radios, worthless. You want to grab the unfortunately named pills. The cryptology stuff, commando training maybe, interrogation techniques maybe. Most of this stuff is actually quite worthless. Naval department's also really good because naval intelligence helps you find enemy ships and gets you more intel on sea zones, meaning you get naval superiority more quickly. Well, if nothing else, we'll figure it out. Radios are definitely an interesting choice because they're only good for exactly one operation, and no one uses it because it's way easier to just declare war. I think we can fight the Soviets to a standstill here, but the problem is we don't need a standstill, we need a victory. We need to fight our way back to Narva and then eventually Pskov. These guys are fortunately going to be quite useless. They're just going to starve, which is nice. Very nice. Let them starve. Don't have to fight them too much. Over there, more troops for that fight. Yeah, this is probably fixable. Yeah, it's probably fixable. The one thing I'm not entirely sure on is what I would like to do with Belarus. Because this is the easy path. You get rid of them. They're free. You don't have to look at that border. And technically, you could go at them again later. You're just locked out from doing so until you've defeated both Soviets and Germans. After which, you then have to leave the Allies. And these guys are very likely to then instantly join the Allies. meaning you would not own the territory. I definitely don't want to fight late game allies. If I create a puppet, it would still mean I have to defend all of this. I cannot lose the territory or I would most likely cap. There goes your navy. Goodbye. Best dock there. Oh boy. Well, it's fixable. I can certainly see on my way. I can see me fixing this. Just, I don't see me getting the achievement from this. I think we're well past that point. I think we're past that point. Fortunately, Germany is eventually going to run out of steam. Have they gone to war with anyone else? No, they haven't gone to war with Norway. Is this on historical, Rudiger? Rudisha, is this on historical? Yeah, your infantry is really good, Rudisha. So this is like definitely functional. It's basically what I'd use. So yeah, I'd say it's functional. It's exactly what I would use. That's just Belarus. What do I do with Belarus? Because if I give them up like this, I would like them to not be communist. That would be great. Oh, well, not democratic. If they flip to communist, I'm fine. If they flip to being communist, I can just get their stuff back. You stay there. Yes, buy my stuff. Soviet planning bonus comes in with a brick to my face, and I could counterattack immediately afterwards, see if I can push them. Unlikely, because this line infantry is good for holding. It's really bad for pushing. Other things I can do. War bonds would potentially be useful, though we're not using that many civs here. We're still building mills, yes. But I want to build mills in places where I have higher construction speeds. This is fine, that's fine, that's fine. And then Riga. Okay. What I would do is get more manpower next, but I hate service by requirement. It is what it is, though. Maybe through this would give me more recruitable pop. That would be nice. This would give me more attack and defense, which would be nice. These lead to some pretty solid... Yeah, pretty solid stuff that I can make use of. Anything that gives me war goals. Can I get war goals anywhere? That gives me one in Germany. Poland, that's probably locked out. It's probably locked out. Alright, fortifying. This is inaccessible. Does any of this give me a war goal? I don't think any of it does. No, at this point you basically bleed the Soviets and the Germans and wait for the Allies to roll in and save the day. Basically. Because it's stable-ish. It's more or less stable, and you can maintain this relatively well by cycling your units around and then eventually recruiting more of them. The downside is... Sweet, Denmark is now at war, meaning nobody's going to be able to help you. Royal Reform is going to give us 20% more recruitable pop, I think. It would get rid of underfunded military. Fix that. In 70 days, we'll have more manpower. You were basically fully isolated now. And unless the Germans decide to go to war with the Soviets, this is the state of things. It's basically sit here and wait. What kind of title is that? I open a YouTube, I get Electric Boogaloo. Hey, everyone knows that you name a sequel electric Boogaloo. It's just common sense. And now Germany is gonna divide its forces. Well, ish. They're gonna invade Norway, which is gonna be a slightly larger distraction. Gives us time to build entrenchment and get into a slightly better position, mostly around Memel. What I could do, mostly for Memel, is build some forts there. And here we might be willing to give up Mariam. No, we're not going to give up Mariampol. No. So that's a plains. Is that a hills tile? That's a plains tile. Plains tiles are terrible, so I would maybe try to build a couple of forts there. In Memel and in this plains tile. Would maintenance companies help me in this scenario? Yes, but maintenance companies require quite a bit of support equipment. We don't have quite a bit of support equipment, and if they don't have the support equipment, it's going to put me in a bigger deficit, and they're not going to be paying for themselves right away. And I would much rather use that support equipment on engineers who give me more defensive bonuses, which I also need right now. You should try 30 minutes of hell. I would emote in front of the PC if I encountered this situation. 30 minutes of hell is not that difficult. It is really not that difficult. It's about finding the right spot to basically turtle. That's it. You find the spot where you want to turtle, and there we go. 30 minutes of hell. Field hospitals don't suck. They have their use, but it's rather niche in terms of its use. We're going to lose that tile, most likely. It's plains. Plains are super annoying to defend. Might actually be better off yielding the tile. There we go. It does open up this tile to more attack, which is annoying. But this is easier to defend, even though it is more territory to cover. Bittersteel was a history teacher. He would, if Bittersteel was a history teacher, he would probably show disaster saves to his viewers. Exactly. The whole of World War II is one big disaster save. The war could have ended here. Here-ish. If the French High Command had just sent the bombers in instead of saying, nah, aerial recon's probably wrong. This is actually a lot of pressure. Oh, Deutschland, warum? What are you doing, Germany? Oh, they got this. 4 more days of surviving the Blitzkrieg. If I live for 4 more days, this bonus is going to run out. Ooh. And we'll be slightly better off. Your convoys are getting raided. That is correct. That is correct. It's not just German convoys here. It's also Soviets. German ships. It's also the Soviets. They have a ton of subs here. Convoys are going to get raided. There's nothing you can do about it. And you do need to trade with Sweden because otherwise you get nothing. What are you doing, Step Germany? People really love that Step Switzerland title. Unfortunately, the video underperformed horribly, but people love the title. So I consider it a moral victory. Damn, the Kingdom of Hungary has cancelled my contract. Shame. Such a shame. I want to counterattack. Am I able to reinforce beam them out? Yes, no, maybe? Yes. Okay, good. Reinforced beams are pretty handy. I'm selling stuff. Go to market. You are selling stuff. That's good. You know what you're selling? Garbage. Anti-tank. Don't have any. Airplanes. Don't have any. Go away. Go away. And this is also... Go away. So what you're selling is mostly trash. I see you're selling these. So, no. 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 Anti-tank, I don't care about. AA, no. Like old fighters and equipment we're not using anyway. The rest you can sell at your leisure. That's fine to sell. That's perfectly okay. The video underperformed because everybody watched it on stream. You're not entirely wrong, HMS. I need to change my approach to streaming, which I'm doing right now. I usually use the stream as a test run for the video, and it's never the same playthrough, so it's always different, but people assume it's going to be the same because they, oh, I saw the video, it's probably the same, and then they move on. Which is fair, I'm thinking I'll spend more time on stream doing mods in future, or random playthroughs, or disaster saves that I'm not doing a video for. Even though if I can use streams as a practice run, that would save me a lot of time. Oh crap, I was distracted, and I must now pay the price. Ah! Yeah, this is basically why. While I was looking over there, this is where they fucked me. This is annoying. So annoying. I would have to shorten the line substantially. Oh, that breakthrough over here. Oh, annoying. Yes, Forest Brothers is good. You know what's also good? Having men to put on the front line. So this would give me a little bit of extra... more command power for last stands, it gives me cheaper doctrines, and it would give me 20% more recruitable pop, which I need. I would need more recruitable population. This one's really good, concealment expert. You did already try to pay off Rudischer. So I'll tell you what, I am gonna make a video on this, and we're gonna move on to another disaster that we'll review on stream, because this is a disaster review. We're not here to fix it. I can conclude, however, this is fixable. It would require me to do something about Belarus and something about, you know, this mess so it doesn't happen again. But we could fix it. We can certainly fix it. Now, let's check out that Italy game I just loaded, because that looks horrible. Jumper Tommy, nothing particular. We're doing, taking a couple looks at disaster saves, seeing which one would be a good video, and, you know, just giving some basic advice to people so they know how not to have disaster. Oh, that's a full encirclement. Oh, it's not. Oh, the infaction. Okay. This was, I don't know if that's Russian or Ukrainian. Either way, I can't read it. Well, Kostas, he did donate quite substantially to the stream, and I genuinely appreciate that. And I'm gonna make a video for him because it's an interesting disaster save. Check out this. So this is gonna be a pain in my ass. The balance of power. Does it actually still shift one way or the other? Oh, it's currently stable, so we're not at risk of a civil war. Let's see. Why is this a disaster? Switzerland, I guess. I don't know what faction that is. Could somebody tell me what faction that is? Because I don't... That's going to be the Allies, I'm assuming. I don't know what this faction is, though. Either way, they're eating my Italy. Let's check out Italy. It's not a lot of civs. They're used quite suboptimally. I'd like to get more military factories for Italy at this point. Please, pretty please. Why are we building in central Albania? There's nothing there of consequence. Alpine Federation. Ah, okay. Okay, so more civs for 1. For 2, production. Guns. Basic mediums, brave. AA, artillery, support. Okay, fairly straightforward. Oh, no. Oh, people are, like, infinitely building more terrible ships. So, I can respect a Navy game, but I cannot respect a bad Navy game. It's... No. No. Also, assign your damned MIOs. Just assign your MIOs. Down here, airplanes, no. No. We're gonna need trains, yes. Vecchi is... What? Pre-dreadnoughts, no. Oh, they're almost done, but... What do these even look like? Not even 20 knots. I mean, they're almost done, so might as well, I guess. And then a bunch of these shitty things. Wow. Hey, Dylan Stewart, thank you for the super chat, sir. Uploaded a Roman Empire attempt. Was wondering if you could check it out. Username was SlapAho3. All right, I'll check that out. I'm going to quickly go over this one. So, if you're going to build a navy as Italy, make a comprehensive navy. You're going to be refitting your basic battleships to give them better fire control. Even slap on some radar, maybe. You want to assign an MIO to them. Usually, I go with a battle line. Doesn't really matter that much. You might want to improve the AA, and you might want to slap on these secondary batteries. That's what you want to do. Other things are too expensive. However, the Andrea Doria class are incredibly slow, so these are not the ones you want to be upgrading as much. What you do want to play with are the Vittorio Veneto and Conte di Cavour class, which are the Littorio battleships. These are much faster, also much more modern, so slap the radar on there, get the big fire control on, give them a nice boost, and battleships don't need float planes. Battleships need firepower, just slap a secondary battle on there. Boom. This is fine. If you want cruisers, if you want spotting, you're going to design a cruiser. And the cruisers you are going to be designing is basically any basic bitch cruiser. You know what? Here, light cruiser, cruiser hull. There we go. Cheap gun. It's going to be a light battery. Best engine you can slap on that thing. The MIO that gives this thing the most speed and scanning, I guess. And then simply add the big fat radar and big fat airplane float plane capacity. All this thing will have to do is find ships, never engage. Make a handful of these, put one per sea zone where you have your strike force, and have them set to... How do I do this? There we go. Have them set to never engage and patrol. And they will find enemy navies for your heavy hitters to come in and kill. That's how you want to use the Navy as Italy. Okay. Full naval guide when people don't want to look at naval guides. People don't look at guides. And then people whine that my guides are not good. So I stopped really making guides because I think they're a lot of work for not a lot of payoff. And I always get comments and I get annoyed and then my mental health suffers. I like to have fun. Anyway, at this point, what do you do, really? This is a non-historical game, so I can't really give you too many pointers. You might want to finish up the industry tree of things, because, you know, Italy does like to have a bit of an industry to back up its army. You want to work your way through here, getting more military factories, and Reggiane... and get rid of air buffs, or debuffs. It's fine. Yeah, Reddit posts. I know, Pravis. I am a whiny child. I understand that. It doesn't change the fact that that actually did annoy me. Anyway. Research. Fire control, good. Radio, good. Support weapons, good. Industry is up to date, but it's about time to follow up. Air is also up to date. So, you want to get range improvements. If you're going with any form of air, you want range improvements. They vastly increase the range that you airplanes have. And, yeah, just look. This is what we can currently cover. That's not even enough for a full air zone of Italy. These guys can barely cover, well, they can't even cover the Alpine region, so that's bad. Also, all of our airplanes are like shot to pieces. Yeah. Why you give up your hair? Because it's easy, Eric. Because it's easy. It's not a lot of work. Anyway, this is one I can very easily save. It looks interesting from a distance, but it's probably rather tedious. It's early enough. I think we can make this into a good video. Let's keep looking. Let's see what we have on the website here. Hoi 4 disaster saves, disastersavior.com. Let's refresh, see what's up there. New stuff. That's starting to look like something. People are using it. I am so happy to see people use this. So let's see. Engine 3 is unresearched. Yeah. So couple of issues. It's not unfixable. The basics are there. It's mild fixing required. Not that much. All right, we've got that Italy game here, which looks a little worse for wear. Oh no. I was trying to form Rome. I hit a roadblock when Germany wouldn't invade Britain, as they do. I couldn't do it when I tried. Why did Germany declare war on you? Why would Germany declare war? Weren't you? Oh, God. Well, let's download that save file and let's take it for a spin. This should be good. This should be good. Okay. Italy's always a disaster, so eh. Well. What? What? Dude. Dude, please tell me you didn't pull... Oh, you pulled all of your allies and... Oh, why do people do this? Never call your puppets into your wars. Never, ever, ever, ever call your puppets into your wars, with the sole exception being you need to go through their territories to go and kill the enemy. Never do this. Because now you don't have a safe fallback. You don't have cover. I think it's just Hungary, though. No, and Yugoslavia. And Croatia. Yeah, Mussolini's not coming out of this one alive. So he got 300,000 guns in storage, which is really cool. So what is this production? So your plan is to make billions of artillery pieces, and you can spare 5 factories for tanks and 3 for air? What? Huh? What? How? What? Hydrozone, thank you for the 5 gifted subs, sir. Hopefully I can make them proud by not being terrible. So where is... Why is your army sailing around the Cape of Africa? Why is your entire military sailing around the Cape of Africa? Why do you have 20 divisions committed to defending this, while at home we have this? Why? What's your strategic thinking? You've got 30 divisions squatting in the desert, not even on the front line, and this has happened to Rome. I think I found a disaster that is going to drive me insane. I could call Spain in for the laugh. They could be a good distraction. So this is all, like, totally cut off. We're gonna lose that. Where's the capital now? Palermo. I need to get these... Like, these are lost. These might hold a bit. They're not gonna hold. Those British tanks are gonna kill them. This is... disgusting. Where's your navy? Do you... What? You've got the Italian navy. Italy has a surface fleet. Perfectly suited to, you know, big ship combat. Nah, I'm gonna get rid of all of them. I just want subs. Shitty subs. They're not even good subs. If you're gonna spam subs, if you must spam subs, spam subs that can actually sink something. Slam this full of the best stuff you can get. Get the good designer on there. Big torpedo attack, low visibility. Preferably sub 3s and up. Oh, but you're Italy. You have a surface fleet. You simply need to augment it with more light cruisers, couple of extra destroyers, upgrade your big capital ships, and you have a navy that can thrash the British in the Med. Are there any benefits besides division aims for membership, maybe like being preferred for disaster saves? Also, say something in German. Tenchi, danke für deine... I don't know what the donation is in German, but danke very much. Na, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen, aber nicht so viele. So there are no real benefits that I can currently offer other than I upload my video and you get to see it a little sooner. My workflow is horribly chaotic and it doesn't allow for much planning ahead of time. I'm sorry. I know that I have terrible work habits. But no, I don't like preferring members for division for disasters, mostly because there's so many disasters out there, and I want to pick the ones that look the best. Sorry. Hey, Hydrozone, almost 2 years, 21 months. Well, you're still welcome here. Spender. Donation is Spender. Na, danke für deine Spende, Tenchi. Oh, dein oder deine? Oh, there goes a bunch of... Alright. I don't understand the Navy just substand. Yeah, that's pretty much what apparently happened here. Alright, we're taking the surface fleet back home. I'm sailing them over to Palermo. These guys are going to be quitting their vacation because there's no point in being here if the homeland is gone. So into Tel Aviv, and then from there a quick trip over to let's make it Catania. We're gonna get stuff sunk underway. Split these up into little smaller task forces. Fuck me. Fuck me. Why are your submarines on strike force? Convoy rating. Convoy rating. Raid the goddamn convoys at high risk. Automatic reinforcement is not going to be required. We'll see. Might as well. We don't have the steel for any of this, so we're not going to be built. I don't want to build more subs. I just don't. Instead, we're building replacement destroyers to augment the main fleet. Provided we ever get around to it. There's going to be cheap roach destroyers. Cheap roaches. Cheap roach destroyers. Keep the main fleet going. Okay. Guns. I don't need that many guns. Let's leave it at 15. I need ACAS. I need fighters. Medium tanks. What kind of medium tanks are we looking at? Divisione Celere. These are good-ish. Mech. Don't know how many mech we have. Do we have any mechanized in production? Yes, we do. But it's going to have to be more. Support equipment. Neat. Neat. Looking at stockpiles. Yeah, that's fine. Artillery, I genuinely will never need that much artillery. Anti-tank, I will never require anti-tank. Anti-air is good. Armor trains is good. Trucks is good, but like maybe a few more. Medium tanks. What kind of mediums are we making? Ah, that's not a tank. Right, let's design ourselves a medium tank. I am at the website. How do I send a disaster save? So you go to create it. Right, let me quickly. For those of you who are curious how to use the glorious new website, I might actually see if I can get a tutorial for it. So if you want to upload a disaster save, you go to my uploads. Actually, basically, what you do first is create an account. Once you have an account, you go to my account. My uploads, upload new, and then select the file and work your way through the questionnaire. It's fairly straightforward, so you should be able to find it there. My account up there next to the bitter seal icon, symbol. Back to the horrors of war. Oh, there are so many horrors of this war. So let's slap on a decent turret. We're going to slap on the improved medium howitzer. This is single player. Andrew Henry, thank you for the super chat, sir. I love the content. You're the reason I gained some confidence to try Hor 4 again. Now I'm stuck trying to restore the HRE as Liechtenstein in Road to 56. That's on you. You chose that path. Now you must walk it. Everything bad happened at once. Yeah, Dylan. Yeah, that's what this looks like. All I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, fuck me. How do I fix this? Fuck. And with that, I have been demonetized. Fuck. Make it a little faster, not too fast. Yeah, something like this is fine. A little bit more armor, maybe. It's a bit pricey, though. Quite pricey. I thought Fiat made him cheap. Fiat already does make him cheap. Something like this. I don't like the speed on these things all that much. 8.5. Fine. I would make these instead and make a lot of them. Get armor production up. Get air production up. And get our own stuff back. That's like going to be like the main thing right now. Get control of our territory back. Yep. Designs, divisions. This is terrible. Remove that. Remove that. Instead, implement support artillery there. This is much better for a baseline unit. Much, much better. It's also much more convenient combat with. Divisione Alpina. This is useful, actually. Add a couple of mountaineers. So this is 25 with infantry. Mountaineers. Perfect. Give them support artillery. Give them some rangers. And bada bing, bada boom. These guys are ready to kick ass and or chew bubblegum. Now, where are they? Where are all of them? Okay, that's a bunch of infantry up there. Yeah. Hold that position for as long as you can. Yeah, Vichy France is going to join that war and it's going to be terrible. Abandon that. Just shore up that. These guys are going to die. These guys are leaving. But for now, we'll leave. We'll leave them in place for now. I guess. Where are you? Why are you fighting in Iran? Why is your elite in Iran? So out of curiosity, Bittersteel, are submissions put in before today for disaster saves needing resubmission? So, anything not uploaded to the website is, I'll be honest, most likely not going to be used moving forward because I really want to shift. There's going to be a period, I'll say, anything already submitted, I'll still review. Anything new is going to have to go through the website. I cannot keep checking in 3 places at once. So I would much prefer if people simply use the website moving forward. I will still check on what's already been uploaded, but I can never guarantee that it's going to be used. I hope you understand that. Hey, Fireblazer Midnight Gaming, welcome to the ranks, sir. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. So this is a bunch of allied troops. I'm going to delete that, give them back to my allies. They can hold the line there. And we're going to pull Ettore Baldassara back to Tel Aviv as well. And he's going to ship over there as well. It's going to be horrible. I need to find where all... Why are we fighting over there? Like, we face an existential threat at home. We must return home. That is where the war will be decided. That's 22 divisions. Oh, it's all terrible. It's all terrible. Oh, it's all terrible. Fuck. Italian Turkey's not in the war with the... No, with the Axis, so I can ignore that. Yeah, just pull these guys back to, like, here, so I can extract them. Just go there. And the limited amount of armor we have onto Istanbul, and then we'll try to get them closer to home. Okay, I think I found all of our divisions. Any spare troops, well, we'll find them eventually. The Navy is out. We're going to refit them once we get around to it. So, these are really good ships, but we simply need to give them a little nudge by giving them better fire control and improving their secondary batteries as well as their AA capabilities. And they'll be perfect once we do that. Oh, perfect-ish. But we'll do that later. First things first, we must... Ooh! I accidentally unpaused. It's fine. I don't think we broke anything. Yeah, I don't need that many factories on that. Fine. Yeah, I have so many factories, I don't know what to spend them on, but we're gonna have to... It's probably fine. Focuses. No. This might be good. Defense on core territory. This makes artillery cheaper, but we have billions of them. This is actually good. Make our airplanes cheaper. We're going to be making a lot of them. Next DLC will be V1.16, so maybe as a rule, any new saves with that version, and if you... Yeah, that's fair. I could have that uploaded as well. Like maybe see like a banner of the versions. Yeah, well, it's good. Good call, Pigeon. Good call. Just making more shit. Imports can. Oh my god! All right. Cancel all imports and then just reapply them. Who do we trade with? Turkey, Turkey, Romania, Hispania. Rubber. There is basically no rubber here. It is how things go. Aluminum, aluminium, as the kids say. It's aluminium. And then any construct... What are you building? Sorry about that. We will be building a bunch of synthetic refineries to give ourselves the oil we will require moving forward, as well as infrastructure in whatever territory we still control later on to give us more resources. Right now, though, it looks like we don't control all that much. At all. Really. So, yeah, I don't need more mills. I don't need more civs. I would like more infrastructure. Well... There's no resources there, so there's no point. I know I need aluminum. I know I need aluminum. I need to trade with people who are eventually going to stab me in the back. Tungsten from Portugal. And then all these traits. Does anyone else feel like they really like MIOs as a concept? They just don't want to constantly assign them? Because that's what I feel like most of the time. Like, I love these as a concept. I just don't want to constantly have to bother with them. Because they're a bit annoying. Just a bit annoying. Vertical integration, yada, yada, yada. Mechanical genius. Yeah, we'll do that. And then Breda. So the first things, like, if... What I like to do first in MIOs, by the way, is grab things that allow me to produce more stuff. Not go straight for stuff that give me... Or things that give me better stuff. I like to produce more, so I can get everything equipped and I get more units equipped. This is awful. Machi. You. Yeah, yada. Yada. And then... Air attack, yes. Air attack and agility, yes. And speed, okay. Lancia. Cheaper trucks. Less fuel use. Mechanized. Yeah, fine. Modify government. Okay, this guy's fine. He cheaper refineries. This guy's fine. This guy's not fine. I don't want him. War industrial is decent. Silent workhorse is a little late. Oh my. What are you doing? What are you even doing? What? Who does these decisions? Who does that paramilitary? Who does this? Why? Are you trying to make... Nobody... Are you just trying to throw away your political power? Ah... Fine. 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 You know what? It's fine. It's fine. He's influencing the world, Dylan. You're influencing the world. Stop doing that. I just noticed. I think you've made a slight... See, the choice here between Mezzogiorno and Northern Industry is actually not really a choice. You always go with strengthening the Northern Industry because it yields far better upgrades for these guys. Well, considering everything's occupied now, let's just go with the refining concern. Yeah. What doctrines do we have? Oh, we have... Guy, my man, my boy. Why would you hire Giovanni Messe, giving you bonuses to mobile warfare doctrine, and then proceed to go down superior firepower? Not just go down superior firepower. You go down superior firepower left. Left. This is worthless. You always go integrated support. Always. Always. Always go down integrated support. Always. And if you're not going to use mobile warfare or ground battle plan, it's fine. Hire someone for the air or navy branches instead. Please. Please. Well, navy's the air is done, so at this point, I'll get somebody for the navy. Naval theorists, grand fleet proponents, might as well. I feel scammed. Oh, service bar requirement. That's so painful. I don't want to be on service bar requirement. I don't want to be on service bar requirement. I want to go back down to extensive. Anyway, research. Yes, guns, computing machine. 10 days, might as well. Synthetic, yes. Construction speed, yes, because I need a lot of synthetics. Artillery, good. Infantry equipment, good-ish. I would grab night vision or improved infantry equipment now. Improve the Mountaineers because they're going to be the only effective combat unit I'll have for the foreseeable future. I would move on to getting better AA, eventually get better armor. I would definitely get logistics for that armor. Other than that, of course, air upgrades are going to be necessary. Get those better engines, get that better airframe. I hate doing this. Oh my god, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. Also, the division attrition guy is actually a non-choice. He's really not good. Instead, let's go with a capital ship expert. Somebody for the air. Tactical bombing is also pretty good, assuming we have an air force. We have concepts of an air force, so we'll replace him with the tactical bombing expert. It's good. It's good. This not good. I would actually prefer someone else. Unfortunately, most of these guys have jobs already, so they already have their position in the officer corps. I don't know if there's anyone here who's high enough level who I could potentially promote to being army officer. No. He's level 4. I need someone I can promote to being an offensive dude. Also, the commando is commanding the tanks. That's not right. That's not... Just get the armor officer to do it. You have an armor officer. Get the armor officer to drive the armor around. Ah! Okay. All right. Get your stuff focused on. Focus on fighting over this, and then we'll recruit additional airplanes, fighters, and CAS here. Get a couple of fighters out the door. Let's see what we can do here. Oh my God! Where's your army, my guy? Your army. There is no army. Well, might as well take on over another ministry. Hold another military parade. I want to stave off the civil war as long as I can. Holy shit, this is going to suck. Send some military support. Yeah. Gotta keep this thing in one piece, boys. Okay. Okay. I'm not okay, but okay. 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 If I can get my forces over there, I can probably still sweep north here. If I can get my mountaineers. I need those... Where's the mountaineers? These guys to hurry up and get there. If I can leverage the mountaineers, I can probably quickly sweep north. There's not that many British there, and it's relatively easy to push into Italy and overwhelm them. Oh, there's a lot of fighters going to be here, aren't there? Peru joined the Axis. That's going to be great. It's going to be great. Meanwhile, let's start training some divisions. What are we lacking? Support and tow to AA. Yeah, that's checks out. Also, let's turn off day and night cycle. That annoyingly keeps turning itself back on again. Yeah. Where's my factories? Where's my steel? The enemy has taken all of my steel. Ooh, boy. Okay, so most of these guys are not even my troops, so anything that's not mine, I'm going to basically hand back. No, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until my own troops have arrived, then I'm gonna hand over my puppets' troops, because I don't want them. Vichy France, what are you doing? Vichy France is also in a position to truly do one of the funniest things of all time if it decides to attack me, which is not going to be great if they do, because they can simply walk in. If they join the war, we're fucked up there as well. Peru is going to be a major at some point. Yeah, like, this is not something you fight until the ultimate peace conference. This is something you fight until you've got your stuff back and just declare yourself the winner. You don't actually have to win. You can just declare that you've won. Alright, at least this navy has sunk something. Good on you. Now get repaired. And we're going to set these to strike force. As soon as they have repaired. They need quite a few repairs, I'm gonna guess. Yeah. While they're docked, I'm gonna upgrade these. The designs are fine, but considering it's a little bit late game and I would like to shave down the enemy's navies a bit, gonna give them slightly better guns. It's not too expensive to upgrade these. And radar, if we ever find out how that works. Come on. Better AA, better fire control. Let's add some secondaries. Better secondaries, better AA. It's going to be expensive-ish to refit, but on the whole, pretty okay. I wish it could be done cheaper to upgrade these things, but could be worse. 71 days per vessel, that's not too bad. And then these guys, same treatment really. Better fire control, better secondaries, better AA. Make them much more versatile. Did that not save? Yeah, these take 40 days each. So that should get done relatively quickly. So I'll take that out. I'll take that out. And then these are guys that are just going to get refitted. Yeah. Like that. All right, sorry. I'm really trying to look at trying not to look at everything at once. I'm having my attention pulled every which way. This is going to be tough. Pulling this one out of the gutter is going to be tough. Oh, spies. Right, you have spies. Yeah, I might want to put them over there because we got a lot of reconquering to do. All of this, irrelevant. All of this territory in the Soviet Union, absolutely irrelevant. Redeploy, 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 redeploy. Oh, none of them can actually do it because of the stupid Soviet state modif... They're doing the invaders must die campaign, which means you cannot strategically redeploy, and they have to walk. I feel like I might as well just delete these because they're never gonna get out. They have to walk from here until they leave Soviet core territory. Mamma mia. Mamma fucking mia. Hey, oh, forget about it. Hey, oh, hey, oh, what are you on about? Hey. Get to that port. Make your way north. Are these divisions finally landing? Are they? They are. Alright, so they're redeploying. I'm gonna get my army up there. And it's finally gonna start doing something. Okay. At least this navy's doing something now. Oh, so the refit also doesn't work. Right. Let's move the refit all the way to the top then. Because I'd like them to actually, you know, get finished at some point. Yeah. I would definitely like that. Would not be opposed to having this thing actually work out. What kind of fighters are you making? Improved small airframe. Folgore. It could be better, could be worse. So, heavy machine guns, heavy machine guns, heavy machine guns. Never go for a double engine design. Never, ever go for a double engine design. Single engine, best engine you can fit. Drop tanks are decent. I prefer extra fuel tanks, but that's a choice. Radio navigation, pointless. Pointless. Just get either self-sealing fuel tanks. We don't really have the rubber for it, so or armor plates. Get that. And of course, assign your MIO. You have the DLC. I know you do, so just do that. Fireblazer, hey, want to chuck $5 your way since this might be a dumb question, but are there set rules for sending in disaster saves? No, no set rules. So I'll be honest, I prefer unmodded because it's the broadest appeal to viewers. Nothing else matters. All I want is that you follow the form, so I have a nice picture, so I have a easy to gauge if it's interesting or not. And I know what version is on and what DLC we have active. That's it. That's all I need to know. Yeah, potato. So getting the twin engine designs makes them so much more expensive, while at the same time not really adding the kind of value for the cost. You always want single engine. It's so much cheaper. So much cheaper. Non-strategic materials could work, but at that point, just don't do air if you're that strapped for resources, honestly. Yeah, and if these guys are simply not going to be able to redeploy, I'm just going to fucking delete them. I'm going to delete them and just train them new. I'm just going to train fresh divisions. 48 fresh divisions out the door right now. Well, maybe not right now, but soon. I'm not going to do that with the armor. Honestly, the armor is just taking a bunch of attrition over there. But they might actually make it out. No, they're not slightly faster. They're moving at 1 kilometer an hour because they have no fuel. Really? Really? You're gonna make... There. Okay. I would not go with jet engines, Avatar. Engine 4 is better than the jet engines in the current build. Strange how that works, but it simply is. It's simply better. Just get engine 4. Alright, so these guys are finally moving in, and this is very lightly held. The enemy's not putting in a lot of work here, meaning I can probably start pushing soon. Tactical bombers over there do the same. You boys exercise, so they go in a little bit abstract. Strategic, okay, T-Man E. Strategic redeployment in this area doesn't work because the Soviets have a couple of mechanics like those propaganda campaigns. One of those is invaders must die. This turns off strategic redeployment in core territory that their enemy has captured, meaning you have to walk. You don't want to walk. That's just ass. So, yeet. The speed difference is irrelevant, normale benutzer, because the payoff in range, cost, and thrust is so high that you just don't want it. They're currently not balanced well enough for you to ever want to use jet engines. It's just not balanced for it. Sorry. Don't know what else to tell you. They're just not balanced for it. Alright, research is done. Let's focus on more rubber for my synthetics. Army, you start pushing north, Metze. I would appreciate it if you actually did as ordered. Where are my mountaineers? They're getting here as well. Good. This is sort of holding, but these guys are having some difficulties redeploying because they're fighting in neutral territory. Great. Alright, we have air superiority for now. And we might be able to leverage it to push the allies. A little bit. But we're going to lose air superiority. This is not going to be sustainable. All these other divisions that are basically just cobbled together. Like, these are all allied troops. I'm gonna... And bicycle troops. These are all allied troops. I'm going to turn them back over to their respective owners because I don't want them in Italy. Sorry, just don't. And turn them over to Pietro here and convert them all to basic infantry divisions. Actually, I'm just going to disband them. They're just getting in the way. I've got my basic forces in. We'll use these. Mountaineers are also incoming. They'll be very useful once they've actually reached the front line. The Navy is out there navying, and we're doing okay. We're going to build this back up. All right, Dylan. I can fix your mess. I'm still disappointed in you. I'm still disappointed in you. And we got more mills. What do I need the most of? Other than... I can't build anything. Alright, more support equipment. Doctrines, shared instructions. Yes. No. Yes, might actually be useful because it's going to buff Marines as well. And Marines are going to be very useful if I'm ever going to do anything with the Navy. Alright, we're working our way up there. We're working our way up the boot. New troops are being trained. Navy is... functional. We're sinking stuff. We can fix this. We can fix this. Fucking yeah. We're back. We are so back. We are so back, boys. Alright, this. Fine, we'll do Navy. It's okay, Dylan. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it too much. It's okay. All right, I'm going to stop attacking with the infantry, and the Mountaineers are going to take over offensive duties. They are more suited to the attack in mountainous Italy, and then the infantry follows behind to solidify the front line. Turkish should be fine on their own. They're just at war with the British and, well, everyone else. If we get fresh troops, I might send them over to Italian Turkey to, like, sit over there so we can hold on to parts of it. These guys died. This is all going to die. Everything in the war with Germany that they can reach is most likely going to die. It was Jover. We were by done. We're so back now. We're almost back in Rome. All right, standardization's good. That gives us more aircraft production. Supermarina makes our navy a lot better. Yes. Also, this makes our submarines a lot better as well. I do have some subs out there. I got a lot of shooters out there. Honestly, I lost the navy trying to Barbarossa 2 years ago. I mean, you got a decent navy still. It's not the world's greatest navy. It's fine. Once I get these things refitted, they'll be fine-ish. I want my political power back. I want my political power back. How long is this going to run for? Foreign influence. I don't want to influence foreigners. All I want to influence them into doing is leave. Oh, great. I need to reconquer Dalmatia. Fuck you, boys. You see, Pigeon, Rome figured out that all you need for Navy to work is to ignore the fact that it's on water and just have land battles. Land battles. It's what they were good at. Just do that. Just do that. Ignore everything else. Just have land battles. Everything else, irrelevant. Irrelevant. Alright, so we're getting some of our territory back. Fortunately, that is all nicely built up. Alright, the Mountaineers are really good at this, so I genuinely like using the... I guess get a little extra pressure on. And keep moving up so we get air cover. Check the casualties. So, Rome has lost... Well, Italy has lost 1 million men. Everyone else has lost significantly less. Oh, the UK has lost 2 million. India's lost 1 million. Americans have lost 3.5 million. Soviets are so close to losing. They're so close to losing. The Soviets might actually cap. Soviets might actually cap. Then 99% of the way there. This is all gone, though. This is lost now and forever. So be it. So fucking be it. Why are you at war with the Axis? Apparently the Axis declared war on us, or so the man who sent this in claims. Oh, baby, we are so back. Let's invent radar. It's a little late, but I'd like to have radar. We once again rule the Mediterranean. Italy is so back. Look at how back we are. God, this feels good. Retaking what is rightfully ours. Yes. Yes, queen. And bomb the shit out of those damn foreigners. Good. I got it. Yes, there might have been cities worth taking over there. However, there's no supply. Like, just no way. There's just no way. I'm honestly going to rely on... no, it's 98%. So the Soviets are going to take a bunch of that stuff back, but the Germans are going to... The Soviets, for the moment, don't matter. We'll let the Germans finish them off. In hindsight, maybe, you know, maybe this would have worked out better if we could actually, you know, take it and take them out. But we have bigger fish to fry at home. Then again, you know, if I restarted, I might actually do that differently. This is why I test run several of my disasters a couple of times. Just to be sure that, you know, they can actually be done properly. FBI, open up. That was a lot of cast damage. Let's see if I can get some of these British divisions encircled. Fortunately, they have, like, no supply, which is normal, considering I've taken all of their supply. Let's see if I can get to Venice. I'm gonna need more troops, and I'm gonna need them quickly. The Germans are a-coming. And I need something for that flank. Additional forces will be required. That's a naval invasion. In southern Iberia. I don't think I care. Is Spain in the war at all? Yeah, they'll help. They'll help. I think we'll be able to inflict significant casualties here on the... Oh, look at him go. Alright, Ugo Cavalieri. You take out this. Messi. Or Messe. You take out that. Actually, let's delete these fronts. Main front is now going to be there. And we're going to see about back... like that, yeah. Attack. See if I can improve you into being adaptable. Sweet. And then these guys might as well assist. We're going to push these guys into the sea. And then obviously we're going to need to put troops on the border with Vichy. Never trust the Frenchmen, so the Vichy will turn on us. Iberia's not... Oh. I mean, they got a bunch of troops here that are just doing nothing. So, yeah. Annoying. It's a good save, though. It's a good save. Ah! Good save. Good save. Fix that nicely. Ah. By the way, Pigeon, Aldra, if you guys ever want to do disaster saves, I can add you as YouTube creators to the website. And you'll be able to link your YouTube profile, so people can go directly to your YouTube profile from the website when they see a disaster you've uploaded. And you can link videos of disasters you saved to that disaster save file in the library. So if that's something you guys would be interested in, hit me up. I have plans. Plans within plans. Alright, this is going to be a good kill. Good kill. That's going to be a lot of divisions we trap here if we can get them off this port. It looks like we're able to get them off the port. Yes! Alright, reinforce me. No. Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes, got them off the port, so that is a bunch of divisions we destroy there. Beautiful. Okay. Magnifico. Magnifico. Okay, Italy is so back. It doesn't get any more back than this. Okay, so, these guys on that border. You guys on that border. And, reorganize. In a hurry. Mountaineers get into position as well. I hate it when the front lines do this. Okay, like that. And then move the Mountaineers up to that flank. Mountaineers are going to be good to push in that territory. Oh, we're so back. Mussolini is back to 100% dominance. Yeah, Pigeon, if you have some time during the week, I'll walk you through the process. It's not that hard. I can manually add you as a user. Rudy, sure. Thank you. I want to see a world where Hoi4 YouTubers do save game challenges. Who knows? Who knows, maybe. Maybe it can be done at some point. Alright, so we're bringing it back. We are definitely bringing it back. We're going to need like a ton more synthetics. Mostly because there is no rubber in this side of the world, so a lot of synthetics will be built. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good kills. Good kills. We have done it, gentlemen. We have restored most of Italy. So it's looking a lot less dramatic now. This is something we're going to completely ignore. It's gone. So be it. It's fine. It's fine. Soviets get to live a little bit longer. It's fine. I could have killed them, possibly. I didn't, so I'll just have to live with that. Now we just need to kill Germany. Yeah, I need to get troops on the Gotthard Pass. Let's say 2, 4. I need like 8 divisions. I could probably spare 8 here. There we go. You 8, hold the line. Exercise a bit until something happens. Bit risky, maybe. Black Ice China when? Well, the Armored Baron, I appreciate your donation. I don't know if my sanity has been restored sufficiently to play Black Ice just yet. But once the new DLC hype dies down, I'll check it out. I have seen that it is quite horrible. So I am skeptical if I want to put myself through that. Very skeptical. Alright, things are looking a lot more stable now. A lot more stable. Yes. Yes! Offensive there to push them out of our cores. Navy's gonna be... Oh, another couple of battleships sunk. Brilliant. Air Force now needs to... Yeah, the Air Force is not going to be able to contend with that, so it's pointless using the Air Force for now. So, we'll park some airplanes over there. Hey, HP Lovecats, thank you for the gifted membership. You made somebody very happy. It's me. I'm the one you made happy. Thank you very much, sir. What about Black Ice USA? Don't really know. Not gonna lie, a competent Italy is a hard turnoff. My boy, I don't know if you just tuned in, but this was not... No offense, Dylan, but this was not a competent Italy. This was the opposite of a competent Italy. This was very much a brainchild of Mussolini's. God, it was not good at all. I want to see Feedback and Bitter to play who gets more land. Feedback's way better at that kind of stuff because he knows all the exploits. And he is very willing to execute those exploits. I don't know exploits like at all, basically. Alright, we'll see if we can get some pushing done with the Mountaineers. Ideally, we simply and only use Mountaineers for this. Next bit. Reclaim that part. Navy's fine. Got secured. Yep, everything is under control. As long as we don't lose like half the Navy in one battle, we should be fine. Dockyards are also picking back up, so this is getting refitted quickly. That's a naval invasion. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make sure... Wait, does Italy not have an actual Mountaineer? I could have swore... There you have a Mountaineer. Use him for your Mountaineers. Rudischer, thank you. How much do I have to spend to make Pigeon or Ultra Hill partake? Do not spend money. I will simply try to gaslight them into thinking this was a good idea. Because I like them. And I would very much enjoy collaboration with them. No, not that. That. No. that. That. There we go. I'd love to work with them. Trust me, I would love to work with them. Who knows? We might be able to make it work. Who knows? Let's get this show on the road. Counterattack there. Divisions are covering up. I am curious when the Swiss are going to come in. They will eventually come in and ruin my day, but that day is not today. Or not yet, at least. Not the Swiss, I mean the French. The French. Barely human. Right, I'm gonna need to get a couple of divisions ready to cover the mass navy. Well, actually, if I can get naval superiority, yeah, if I can maintain naval supremacy here, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to cover. Oh, that's it's going on the list of famous last words. Oh, I got reinforcement aimed out. That's going on the list of famous last words. I don't need to get naval superiority. Yeah, I believe the French, I think I read that somewhere. Yeah, the French wanted to go to war with the Swiss to get around the German lines. It was a brutal time. I mean, extraordinary times call for extraordinary measures. Or something along those lines. See if I can get these guys up to Innsbruck and take the local supply away from the Germans. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna be able to take a local supply away from the Germans. I've taken Innsbruck. Do I have a railway connection? Almost. I need to take this tile as well. Alright, take the tile then. Take the tile. It's yours. Take it. Yeah, I have the supply hub at Innsbruck, so we'll dig in here. Hold that position for now. And then you will hold this position for now. And you will hold that position for now. Alright, cool. Woo, front lines are going to be super messy. Around the Maginot. See, the Maginot is very good, huh? But if we go the other way, we can flank the Bosch. Alright, Navy's being reconstituted. Yada, yada, yada. These guys could probably stop exercising. Yeah, soon. These guys. I'd love to exercise the troops, but the French can join at any moment. Any minute now. It's another 16 divisions. Force deploy them, assign them to Preska's army, and send them to hold Innsbruck. Because if I can take and hold... Oh, front lines are being wacky. If I can hold that area... There we go, you go there. Yeah, there. If we hold this area, we have supply for this part of the front as well. And then up there, we'll push towards the other cores. See, I've reclaimed most of my cores. It's currently stable. I think it stopped dropping. I genuinely think it stopped dropping because... Is this core? It is a core state, but it doesn't seem to be affecting me right now. Ah. Oh, I need to occupy Malta or Michelini gets mad. Oh, Dalmatia. Might be able to do it. Alright, sorry, just got here. Why is Bittersteel gaslighting someone? You see, Colin, I want to convince some of my fellow YouTubers to, well, in future perhaps, do some collaborations when it comes to these disaster saves. Wait, this one's a particularly spicy one, but the repair so far has been quite... Let's hold on to some wood, touch wood. It's been quite easy-ish. So far. So far. I might actually be able to go down from service by requirement to extensive conscription if I don't waste too many men. Start exercising this Air Force so it's at least well trained, keep producing stuff, refit whatever I can refit. If I have a large stockpile of it, that would mean I'd use fewer resources. Okay. Rudisha, I demand credit for the idea. Credit you shall have, sir. Yeah, credit you shall have. Yes. Very well. Make it so. Raiding fleet. These guys, CRDA. I don't control Litorale, which is there. Alright, I can control Litorale if I so choose. You can see winning is a state of mind. Winning is a state of mind. We can win this. We can and will win this. Right, mountain infantry upgraded. More infantry upgrades. And we'll get the infantry prepared. Oh, the mountaineers at least. Prepared to keep pushing in this general area. Towards Klagenfurt, Ljubljana, and then Croatia. Madam, not sir. I apologize, Rudisha. That is my third strike. I just say sir a lot because it's the military. I don't know if they say ma'am a lot. I guess they do now. Sorry. I will attempt to not misgender people anymore. I will make an honest effort. Crap. That's a lot of pressure, though. Should be able to hold. If not, I can retask the mountaineers up there. You may regret getting credit for it. Navy's holding, so I don't think I'll be naval invaded anytime soon. Again, famous last words. Free dockyards. Do I have free dockyards again? Woo. Let's get some spotting cruisers out there. The design I touted earlier. Light cruiser with nothing on it but a big fat engine. Aircraft facilities. And radar. But we haven't discovered how radar works yet. Damn. But we'll upgrade that as we go. I need that air... guys, come on. We'll go with ma'am. We'll go with ma'am. My bad. I wasn't paying attention. Got carried away. Let's not do this. All right, let's not make it weird. Let's not make it weird. We can be normal. The community already has a reputation. Let's not live up to it. I know we can do that. Let's deploy everything to Squadra Navale. What's your facility in Lazio doing? Good question. Radar. Trying to invent radar. Alright, we have retaken Litorale. I think I might be able to retake more. Get to Ljubljana. Alright, torpedoes get better. Supermarina or bombers, fighters, tankets. What to do? Is there anything useful here? Ooh, Mussolini can be a lion. Then work my way. You wanted to do Rome, right? Which means I'm gonna have to do a lot of conquering first. Do I still have good prospects on that happening? Let's go Supermarina.
Comandi. Comandi. Comandi.
You want to see my infantry template? Here's my infantry template. It's the same one I use in every single game. And they're fine. They're honestly perfectly fine. Yeah, we got handed a special one today, Colin. A special one. Don't worry, we can fix this. I'm gonna get Marines after this as well, because I think we'll need to do some naval invasions to... Oh, dear God.
Pronto all'azione.
I looked away. I looked away and I shouldn't have. I looked away and everything went wrong. Alright, this army here, retask. Head there. And the Mountaineers, as soon as they are available, are going to be sent in there as well. That needs cleaning up. Cyprus, can I... No, I need to own the stuff directly. Or control the stuff directly. Alright, we're going to halt these guys, and we're going to move the Mountaineers here as well. Like over there-ish. And then see if we can seize the ports right out from under them. And they just hold a defensive pattern up there. You got a lot of mills, though. I respect the amount of military factories you have. Fine. Excavation might be good, because we are trading for quite a few resources. Would be easier if we didn't have to. Colin the Hound, thank you and welcome back, sir. You're starting to become a regular here. Hope you're having a good evening or night. Thanks for the stream. I'm having a great evening, great night. Oh. Why is this? Oh, okay, so they're trying to move through enemy division, so that's weird. Yeah, I'm having a good time. I hope to be able to make this into something interesting. Very interdasting. Let's keep building up that Air Force. Keep exercising the airplanes as well. Mostly because they need to have some experience or they'll be garbage. Hot garbage. The Navy is refitted, repaired, ready for action. Somewhat. Can I put units into Albania to connect the two fronts? Yeah, I could, but... I need to train additional units. You're right. Let's get another army out there. Let's get 2 armies out there. Why not? Let's make it fancy. 2 additional armies, see if I can get them to secure the Balkan. We're gonna lose some of these guys. What is happening in Vichy? So Vichy is currently neutral. They're in the Axis, but they're not in the war with us. And we have military access through them, meaning... both our troops and Germany's troops are in their territory, and whenever they meet, they fight. And it's a slapfest because everyone's redeploying, so they don't have org, and it gets weird. What are your thoughts on the player-led police conferences mod, and do you ever use it? I've never used it, but I think it is a wonderful invention, and I'm really curious why they haven't just implemented it in-game. I love this game, but their peace system is ass. Like, it's really not good. It's really not good. Yeah, this is taking a while for everyone to redeploy, but we're starting to get there. Alright, what kind of Fiat are we making? Are they any good? Eh, will have to be. What does everyone call their puppets? And I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I can't think of a reason why you would do that other than to get to a specific part of the map that you have to go through your puppet's territory for. Is this ready? Well, it's ready-ish.
Pronto.
Mountaineers ready. Again, ready-ish. They have so much ground to cover. I'll micro this for a bit, because there's a lot of allied divisions there. How is air looking? Actually, I should probably get fighter support over there. And Cass. Do we still have Cass? We still have Cass. A few days ago, Franco was the MVP. I think it was the... Oh, what stream was it again? When I was playing the Hungarian Enzig, I think that's when Franco really played the MVP part. Yeah, it was the Hungarian Enzig. Franco came in like a sledgehammer. As long as everything here is stable, he can win this slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. Is the small Bombay good for Cass? Let's see actually what Cass this guy has. Oh my god, you got armor-piercing bomb locks. These are not really good. They don't really do a lot of ground attack. These are for naval attack, so if you're gonna use... You might as well get torpedoes then and get dedicated naval bombers. These are not good. I prefer getting anti-tank cannon and small bomb bays, because then you can still do naval attack in a pinch, but I never use the armor-piercing bomb locks. Sorry, the bomb locks and... yeah, I get regular bomb locks. I prefer that... And regular, and then I slap on, usually, like an anti-tank cannon. Again, engines are terrible. Pick... Just get engine 3s, preferably engine 4, honestly, at this point. Extra fuel tanks for range, and then dive brakes, might as well. Let's see towards... Alright, after that complaint, I should definitely be researching more of the newer air stuff, like the new engines. Your favorite Space Marine tank will be a tank destroyer. Way cheaper, and provides almost the same benefit. Let's get these US troops out of Europe. If you want to leave that badly, then go. Alright, we'll take this out and then mop up there. The homeland is at least secure and safe-ish. Oh god, the Balkans are crumbling. My spare armies are not ready. Supermarina, great. Kind of drawn towards the carriers. Like, I love carriers, so we're gonna go with this one. Sorry, I just love carriers. It's just that good. They're just that good. And cool. Incredibly cool. And American forces are dealt with. Neat. Simply redeploy, and then we'll sweep down and clean this whole thing up. Thank God for that. Yeah, that's not good. How do Soviets? Have they bounced back much? Eh, not that much. Yeah, this is Dylan's game, Cullen. This is Dylan's game. So he is the responsible for this disaster. I get that, like, battleships evoke that,
Pronto, signore.
that World War II vibe a bit more. Like, maybe. But I love the aircraft carriers. Floating air bases. They are the pinnacle of force projection.
Ordini.
All right, let's get some forces over to the Balkan.
Attento.
In quite the hurry. Whew. In quite the hurry. Do I have generals for this? Badoglio,
Comandi.
please hurry. Please, my friends, they are very sick.
Pronto.
Yeah, Rudy, sure. I'll take a look at the Lithuania one off camera, and I'm gonna do it for a video. This one, it pissed me off so much, I had to fix it. This is me fixing it in anger. I was so mad at this. I had to fix it right away. I had to fix it. Oh, it pissed me off so much. Okay, I'm gonna replace the recovery rate guy with... No. Might as well keep him, I guess. Refining concern, I might just switch out for... Daniele? No. I guess none of these are super important. This guy, right. I was going to replace this guy by... The editor's nice for stability. Don't need it. No, don't need any of that. I guess we might as well make it a war industrialists. Yay, it's almost mopped up, so I think the allies are running. They are afraid. And we'll mop this up. Retask everything back to the Balkan front and then start our work there. We have our work cut out for us here. So much work. Good God, we have so much work out here. Yes, that is many divisions we can destroy, huh?
Pronto all'azione.
Oh, thank God. Good fix. Good fix. Don't worry about it too much, Dylan. This is still very much salvageable. A couple of things, though. I would not have allied Spain. I would have crushed them. But other than that, I guess it's fine. I guess it's mostly fine. Like, what buttons do I need to press for the formable? Mare Nostrum. All Albanian cores, all Yugoslav territories, all Greek cores, all Turkish... That's a lot of stuff you need to control. Yeah. Hate to break it to you, that's not happening. That's simply not happening. Because Franco, you should have killed Franco and puppeted him or annexed him, because this is just not happening the way you might envision it. Anyway, let's send these guys over to Barcelona and then sail to La Spezia, because otherwise they'll get into trouble over there again. We'll do the same with the Mountaineers to Barcelona and towards Genova. And then hurry up.
Comandi.
Hopefully we'll be able to stem the tide here in the Balkan long enough. Romania's not in the war. I'm not going to call them in. It should be fine. Portugal's deciding to break free. That is annoying. You know what? Would you like 1,000 ships? You know, they might like 1,000 ships. Start working on getting that autonomy back down. And Hungary's dead. Alas.
Pronto all'azione.
Alas. It is what it is. There goes Budapest. What's to be expected? See if I can make a little push here, but doubt it. No, at least we've saved Sofia.
Continuate la
Hooray, Patrick, we've saved the city. Right, let's work our way down here.
Attento.
Oh, we have a bunch of army experience. I'm gonna switch over to here. As soon as we have like 500, I'm gonna switch to integrated support. You never go dispersed because you don't use line artillery. Line artillery, by and large, isn't good. And even if you're using it, this is always, almost always, going to be weaker than integrated support. Integrated support is a safe bet. Line, not so much. Also, static warfare, I think we're past that point. I would go with flexible, or faster units, or schmuck and fire for more breakthrough. We are past the point for needing static warfare.
Ordini.
Let's start picking away at the German forces here. And keep training fighters. Keep getting fighters out the door until we're ready to meet them in not so honest combat. Good God, the cast is killing me. Reasonably good trade in the air, so eventually we'll be able to maybe whittle down their air force. For the time being, it's a bit annoying having to... Oh my God, the numbers are turning. It's not good. Air detection needs to go up. I need to get a radar built. I'd like to start inventing one soon. Also going to build a land warfare facility. Apparently we don't have one. I would like to have one. You know, flame tanks are good. The armored support companies are good. Or rather, most of the support... Oh, they've just pushed this off Sofia. Fuck. Let's train another army of 24. We're actually at risk of maybe running out of manpower.
Attento.
Oh, these guys actually took quite a bit of damage. Why is that? Am I lacking anything? Tanks, fighters. Ooh, I am a lot of anti-air short. Ooh. Yeah, these guys are actually getting shredded. Why is that? Do I simply not have enough divisions in the area? Possibly.
Pronto all'azione. Signore. Attento.
Yeah, the Italian Air Force is not having the best of days here.
Attento.
You know what? Let's actually try that somewhere else, into Brindisi, and then I'll go there, push up into Albania, which is not, like, super important there. Wait, why are these guys all stuck in some... They're stuck in some weird glitch.
Avanzate. Avanzate.
Yeah, all the units here are stuck in some weird glitch. What if I pin you? Would the weird glitch stop? Yes. No. Yeah, this is bugged quite badly.
Sì, signore.
These divisions are unable to leave that tile. Huh. That's annoying. I'm gonna quickly exit to menu and load again. Let's see if this works. No. I think it's still doing it. So, effectively, all these divisions are trapped in that tile because Germany thinks it can move through impassable terrain.
Pronto.
That's great. So
Avanzate.
fuck do I do about that? Like, what the hell do I do about that?
Avanzate.
So why can't I go across the water?
Sì, signore.
These guys are now not being allowed to move. Stuff's broken. Stuff's broken. Yes, just take the tile from Germany. Take the tile from Germany, Bittersteel. How hard could it be?
Ordini. Attento.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Non fermatevi. Ordini.
Sweet Italian tankettes, so I'll keep moving down the self-propelled guns, yada yada yada.
Signore.
More troops. I don't know why I cannot get my troops over there. Alright, this does free up the divisions in the area. I'm gonna get my mountaineers back down here to Bari and see if I can potentially reinforce this section of the front. For some reason, I'm not able... Oh god, this is looking terrible. For reasons that are entirely alien to me, I'm not able to get across the ocean. Well, it's not even an ocean, it's just the Med.
Sì, signore.
Like, it's refusing to go via sea. I have naval superiority. I have convoys.
Pronto all'azione.
They're just
Avanzate.
refusing... Oh, now they'll do it. Okay.
Pronto, signore.
And we'll try to attack up north into Albania. See if we can get the Germans. Oh, God, they're gonna... I think perhaps Bulgaria is not long for this world. This has all gone terribly, terribly wrong, hasn't it? Oh, this has all gone so terribly, terribly wrong. We fixed the bug by brute forcing it, I guess.
Pronto, signore.
Let's see if we can outmaneuver the Germans a little over there. Everything here is quiet, so if I can focus on this area, we might be able to have a little fun there. You pin those guys in the ports.
Avanti! Avanzate! Ordini?
Let's begin the liberal application of force.
Ordini? Formazione!
A good counterattack. A good counterattack. As long as I don't get naval invaded now, we'll be fine. Start getting some small scale encirclements in and work our way towards killing Germans in large numbers.
Attento! Comandi!
Show me the tank destroyer, please. So if I make tank destroyers for... You mean for space marines, right? So I would take the best heavy tank I can get. Don't worry about this one too much. Just the best heavy tank I can get. Usually I just get torsion bars. I would get either welded armor or riveted, depending on how my industry is. Let's go for welded. A medium fixed superstructure, actually, a heavy fixed superstructure is also fine. Medium fixed superstructure also works. And then I put in a an improved heavy cannon, like the best heavy cannon I can get. Radio doesn't really matter. If you can afford it, just go for it. I like to add sloped armor because these things are built, like they're designed to add armor to the division. I like getting easy maintenance, but you need to have maintenance company 2 to unlock it. If you don't have it, just get like the heavy machine guns here for more soft attack. And I get the speed up to level 4, like 4 kilometers an hour, so it can keep up with infantry. And as much armor as you can to keep that speed where it needs to be. Right. This is usually sort of what I do. And then, of course, designated as a tank destroyer. That's usually what I would run. Of course, as your technology improves, just up the armor and keep the speed at 4 kilometers an hour.
Pronto! Preparatevi! Formazione! Pronto, signore! Forza, forza, forza! Pronto all'azione! Pronto
I think
all'azione!
we have our first tanks as well. Neat. Who's my tank commander? Do I have a tank commander? I don't think I have a dedicated tank commander. Francesco, you'll have to do. We'll get them over to, like, Bulgaria, and I think we can have these guys go through the plains here. The cut towards Romania, cut that section off.
Pronto, signore. Pronto all'azione.
Oh, I should probably get like a railway connection here so you don't constantly have to ship supplies across to Sicily. That's a little trick for you. And keep building synthetic refineries. We're going to need a lot more where that came from. So no more AA tanks in Space Marine. I mean, you could do the AA tanks if you wanted to. I prefer to use the tank destroyers. Honestly. If I do Space Marines at all. Like, AA tanks, not my thing. I could be wrong about that, but they're just not my thing. Pretty sure one of the generals... Yeah. I think it's Messi. But he's been given, like, a bunch of other... Oh, no, it's not him. Bastico, no. No. It doesn't matter. How do you get more Special Forces troops with no DLC but no step back? Mighty Morgan, you get more regular division. It scales off the amount of regular units you have, so this scales with that. Giovanni Messi. But Giovanni Messi here doesn't... oh, he has... oh, yeah, he has the armor officer, but... He doesn't have Panzer Leader. It will be too late to switch him over now. It would be nice. Nice attack stats, though. But I think it will be too late to switch him over now. He's fully committed to being an infantry leader.
Pronto, signore.
Yeah, we'll get these armor divisions in there, and we'll start a jolly good time. Alright, the plan is now to get the armor to move in here and cut towards Romania, cut all of that off, crush it, and then move towards Sofia. On this flank, I'm still just trying to grab as much land as I can using the Mountaineers. The Mountaineers are really good in mountains. Who would have known? Who would have known? Not me. Let's see if I can sneak up and see some of the local supply as well. Also, I got in like 3 minutes ago. Chat ain't telling me what's the premise of the disaster. So, for those of you who have missed this, allow me to show you my current magnum opus. One moment. There we go. This is my website, my new website, Hoi4 Disaster Saves, disastersavior.com, where we have a nice collection of disaster saves sent in by the community. And I'm currently working my way through one of those disaster saves, specifically this one. I'm going to bookmark it, upload it by a slapaho3. You have a nice description there. You have a nice screenshot of the starting situation. All the information in terms of like what DLC you need or was used, what game version is this. And if a YouTuber does this video, he can add a playthrough link of where they fixed this disaster or failed to fix this disaster. That is my new magnum opus. That is what I'm trying to showcase today. There's quite a nice list of saves in here already. Though I'm going to be very direct now. If you want to upload a save here, please include a screenshot. Screenshots are vital to get a good view of what's going on to make a quick decision whether or not this is something you want to play. So there we go. Yeah, I only stream to YouTube because I have no idea how to get this multi-streaming to Twitch working. I would like to stream to Twitch. I just don't know how to get this piece of shit to do it. Sorry. I realize that is maybe not the best answer, but it's the one I have for you. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, some more infantry out there. Another infantry army. Go, 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 go. Yep, more or less the premise, Fireblazer. More or less. It is accurate.
Pronto, signore. Andiamo.
Do we have more fighters yet? Not really. Fighter production's lagging a bit. I need to improve the numbers. The numbers, Mason. The numbers. Now, so far we've had a jolly trip up here. I have 96 days to occupy Dalmatia. I need to get to Reykjavik, I think, to make that. Oh, I can't occupy Dalmatia, but wait. Are you not a subject of mine? You are a subject of mine. One of the following must be... Oh, fully controlled. Right. Right. So we've got a lot of controlling left to do to make that happen. Okay. Concentrate all the mountaineers on this area, then. We are going to see if we can use the next 3 months to fully liberate Dalmatia. Pray for me. Gonna need it. Tanks here seem to have a good time. Yeah, I do accept modded saves, so don't worry about that. I prefer the unmodded ones because there's a bigger audience for them. I'll be honest, that's definitely a concern. But I'm not going to dismiss them out of hand. If the premise is interesting, that is what matters. The premise of the mod has to be interesting. It has to evoke that kind of... You gotta get people going for it. People need to be interested. See why... How did we get here? What's going on? Alright, we'll move in on Reykjavik. And up here, Mountaineers are basically pushing virtually unopposed. Virtually. Not entirely, but virtually unopposed. And good. I must save... Oh, go away, Turkey. I must save Henry. Henry's come to see us. God, I love Kingdom Come Deliverance. I have wasted so much time playing that game recently instead of being productive and working on the new DLC. It's just so good. It's just so good. It's also nice not constantly playing Hoi 4, I'll be honest. Alright, we got our new military installation in Tuscany. Great. Miss Cadorna, are you if you're Luigi's girl, I don't think I trust your military acumen. Luigi Cadorna, the man, the myth, the legend. He did love himself some Isanzos. Hey, we've linked our fronts. How's this going? Not as good as I would have liked, but it'll do. It'll do. An injustice undone. We fixed Dalmatia. And we fixed that as well. Push them into the Black Sea. Go, crush that. And Panzers to Varna. So far so good, right? We're doing well. Methodically. I fail to understand how the Steel Savior game isn't interesting. I thought this was interesting. If it's not interesting, I'm more than willing to do something else, but I think this is interesting. I'm having fun. I'm genuinely having quite a bit of fun here. So, by all means, if this is not what you want to see, let me know. Hey, I might just turn off Hearts of Iron and go play some Kingdom Come Deliverance. Maybe we can do that on stream. Ah, I see your point, Fireblazer. I see your point. Usually that's the thing with these disasters. I like playing them to conclusion to get that ending. But there's always a point where you realize it's basically won. It's stable to the point that the AI isn't going to come back from this. Like at this point, it's stable. And I think we all know that Germany is going to die. It's just going to be a question of how many spectacular encirclements can I create along the way? The answer is many. So I can see the point that, yes, it's not that interesting at this point. I concede that. Good point, Grisu. Spoilers are, yeah. And it's definitely a game worth playing. It's genuinely a game worth playing. It is good. It's so good. What kind of disaster save is this? Hakan, it's an Italy gone wild. It's very, very wild. Basically, it's too much to explain. It's just so shit. It's just so shit. Just go over to disastersavior.com. Look up this save. It's one of the top Italy saves right now, and simply take a look. It's wild. Also, disastersavior.com for all your disaster saving needs, gentlemen. For all your disaster saving needs. And we'll clean that up. We'll clean that up. Mountaineers are cleaning everything up. Now, if I were to take my Mountaineers, consolidate them into a tight-knit group, set a spearhead order, and we'll try to cut off the German force in the Balkans. What do you say we try to cut the the Germans in half here? I live to humiliate the Germans. It is my raison d'être. It's why I was put on this earth, is to humiliate Hoi 4's AI. And boy howdy, am I about to do it again. Oh, yes, baby. This is happening. And we've cut the German Balkan front off from the rest of their front. And now it's just a matter of smashing it into many tiny German pieces. Let's kill them all, shall we? Is the rocket launcher on the tanks worth anything? I've legitimately never used it. I have never used that thing. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth anything. I don't think it's any good. Could be wrong, but I don't think it is. Damn, that's good. This is good looking.
Attento.
And now I'm sitting here thinking, oh man, this could have been a video. This could have been a great video, and now people won't watch it because I've done it on stream. Like, no, I've wasted a good save on a stream. But then again, I do like the stream, so is it truly wasted? I don't think so. Besides, if it's this good, I might just make a video of it anyway. Let's see. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Mr. Kono. Hi. So I hate it when the front lines do this and they like wrap around and they go through neutral territory. It's quite annoying, and I'm not about to call Romania in. That will be callous at this point.
Pronto. Ordini.
Yeah, this is the Germans are taking hits. Unfortunately, the Soviets are becoming uncapitulated. I should probably, in hindsight, have killed this. Fine, I don't care. In hindsight, I should probably have killed the Soviets before I withdrew or deleted the forces over there, because I didn't notice they were at 99%. If I had known that, we could have killed the Soviets, get that peace deal, horrible as it may have been, and then move on to do what we're doing now, which is already working out quite well. Because I didn't need those forces over there. I had enough with the 30 or so divisions and mountaineers I pulled out. That was enough to stabilize everything. Cullen, do I make less on a stream than on a video? Yes. So streams are watched less than videos in total views. And even though those views on stream are worth more than a regular view, the difference in numbers isn't there to make up for the sheer amount of more views I get on basic YouTube videos. And I have noticed that people will not watch disasters I've done on stream as much, because it's basically a rerun. Even though it's like a fresh run that I do, it's not that I cut up the stream content. I do a fresh run. It's fully new. The concept of the save isn't new, and that puts people off, I guess. And so there's a lot less interest in saves that way. I get a lot less views, which has hurt the last couple of months. But this is me. I don't want to complain too much. It's all fine. I get why. So to answer your question, yes, streams make less than videos, but each individual view on a stream is worth more than individual views on videos, if that makes any amount of sense.
Sì, signore. Avanzate.
The Allies did D-Day. Yeah. Oh! I hadn't noticed that they've taken... yes. I hadn't noticed they've taken this much land, so the Allies are indirectly helping me. Germany is not long for this world. Alas. Alas. I've destroyed quite a few of Hitler's divisions here as well. We just need to be worse at the game and send it to you. Darkwan, you're onto something there. Unfortunately, in my teaching people how to play Hoi 4, I have inadvertently made it more difficult to get disaster saves.
Pronto, signore.
Still, that's the beautiful encirclement to look at, is it not? Is that not a fine sight, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen? It is beautiful. It's what I love to look at. It's magnificent. Now, where's my armor? I have 3 tanks. Let's put them to use. Hey, Fireblazer, there we go. True, but I think of it this way. We can donate more directly, like this. Thank you very much for your $20 super chat. And you get to engage with your audience more easily this way, instead of just having a non-interactive comment section. That's true. That's why I love streaming. That's true. What I don't like, well, don't really care about that much. But what I don't like is, like, you just gave a donation of $20. That is, I believe, 60, about half goes to YouTube. The split here is way worse than on Twitch, but the experience for the viewer here is way better than on Twitch, which is why I stream here and not on Twitch, because I hate looking at stuff on Twitch because it's such a terrible experience. The split is just not as good as on YouTube as on Twitch. But I could not bring myself to watch anything on Twitch, and I'm not going to force people to do it on my behalf. I'm not... what is the tank template? It's this... 30. Ooh, actually, it needs a little work because I don't want anti-tank. I'll grab support anti-air instead. It needs maintenance supply company. I forgot about that. How could I forget supply companies? Were you ever in the army? Does like a visitor's day count? Because I've been to those. No, I am not and have never been military. I am trained, but not military. There, that's a lot of divisions we got here. Bada bing, bada boom! And so ends Germany's push into the Balkan. The 1.8 million casualties. I don't know what we had inflicted before, but this is nice. This is nice. Alright, let's draw up some battle plans. I think I can probably battle plan my way to victory from here. So, nice big push. Nice big push. And then we'll get the Mountaineers, like, in here to head to Munich. Or actually, they'll better off going... Yeah, let's head them in there. And then the armor over there to other places. This is looking a lot more like the Italy I remember. Oh. At least Mussolini's not getting booted today. Alright, we can also make some actual better airplanes now. So advanced airframes. We'll get the best engine we can. Slap this thing full of heavy machine guns. There we go. That's all the heavy machine guns. We will be adding extra fuel tanks, air-to-air radar, but we don't have that. Self-sealing fuel tanks and armor plates. And more armor plates, potentially, if you really want to, but don't think we need that. That's a little on the expensive side. This should be fine, and we'll start producing as many of those as we can. Bittersteel, you're at war with the Soviets, right? Yes. Get collaborations on them. So I'm sure you know how the collaboration mechanic works. It is very likely that it's not going to function right now because of the way collabs work. I think the majority of the participation is from Germany in that war, meaning our collab doesn't actually work, annoyingly. I could check. I could give it a try anyway. So let's get some of these department upgrades. The ultimate infantry division is this. This is all you need. This is your line unit. This will hold the line at all costs. Can we donate directly via PayPal? I do not have a PayPal right now. I wouldn't recommend it. Also, not a big fan of PayPal either. Not the most morally upstanding business. Not that I'm so big on requiring my business associates to be
Sì, signore.
grand on morals, but PayPal's like particularly shit. They have so many loopholes in their system that you can exploit to scam people. It's, you know,
Ordini.
Yay, pocket.
Ordini.
It's the little things I like. These small pockets. If you don't respect the small pockets, you don't deserve the big ones. Yeah, Mountaineers are like this, 25 with 3 artillery, 8 Mountaineers, and the purpose of these guys is to, as the name implies, fight in the mountains, and they do quite well there. A good attack template. So there really isn't a good attack template for infantry. Infantry should not, definitely should not be attacking if it can be avoided at all. If you insist, use Mountaineers like here and make something like this. 30 with Mountaineers. So basically add 1 more Mountaineer and 1 more artillery. And it's a little more punchy for attacking anywhere that's not a mountain. I wouldn't recommend it though, because it's just not that great using infantry, because infantry is expensive in terms of its losses. It takes a lot of losses. And another small pocket. Bada bing, bada boom. It's a big German Reich. It's also in big trouble. Alright, we got a bunch of army experience. I'm going to quickly shift around. So dispersed support, not good. Let's get integrated. And we'll switch over now. There we go. There we go. And then I'll usually go shock and awe. Let's see what happens. It's a lot of green bubbles. I like it.
Pronto all'azione.
44s are expensive. That is correct. Well, Rudischer, I will check out your magnificent Germany, stop starting war. I'll check out your magnificent Lithuania game. And I want to appreciate and thank you for your donation so far. It has been a wild ride. Thank you once again. Let's move in there, and then we can kill that unit. Yeah, Germany's like at the breaking point right now. Hey, we're in Vienna. Oh, the Soviets still around. Barely. Like, they're barely hanging on, but they have clawed it back. So at the start of the video, they were at 99%. And then I pulled away from, like, this general area. I had Alma-Ata in sight, but I needed my troops elsewhere. If I were to do this again, I would finish off the Soviets before redeploying those troops.
Attento. Prendete la mira.
Damn. Damn, look at him go.
Pronto.
Look at him go, boy. Okay, so what can we do with the armor? Can go for a little trip through Györ, over there. Cut the Budapest. I cut that little bit off. I don't want nukes. To use nukes, you need air superiority. You need a whole bunch of investment. Investment better made in conventional weapon systems that will actually win you the war. Nukes do not win you the war. They are a gimmick in this game, at best. I do not believe in the power of splitting the atom. I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam. I don't believe in it.
Fermatevi!
Yeah, high ground. I agree, but on the other hand, I'm already glad that they even allow us to do it, honestly. I'm just glad they allow it. Because they might as well have said, yeah, we don't want any of that ahistorical stuff in our game, and they went for it anyway. They've allowed it, they've nurtured it, they've genuinely pushed it, so... okay, another pocket. I'm just glad we have this. Yeah, that's the breaking point of Germany. Achieved. Yeah, they're dead. They're very, very much dead. Yeah, Netherlands is making moves up there.
Pronto!
Anyway, I think you can all see where this is going. Victory here is basically assured. It's going to be a matter of finishing off the Germans and then walking all the way through the Soviet Union to finish that off. Annoyingly, might as well start working on that. Yeah. Ooh, naval invasion. I would be surprised if they naval invaded me now. In theory, they shouldn't be able to. I have naval superiority. Might as well. Anyway, I'm pretty sure you can tell how this is going to end. I am considering calling it a little bit early today. I'm feeling tired. I have good vibes on this save. I might actually do a video here. I just want to one more time just quickly shove this out there. I really hope you guys can embrace this website. It's not been cheap and it's so much better than looking at a Google Doc, so much better than browsing through emails. Please give it a try, see if it's anything for you. You can go in there, download the save games yourselves and enjoy them as well. This is something I've always enjoyed. It's alternate scenarios for you to play through, a challenge mode, if you will. DisasterSavior.com is out there for those of you who are willing to give me a little bit of a hand. The save is out there. DisasterSavior.com. Go check it out. I want to thank everyone for stopping by for the stream. I hope you guys had some fun. I hope you guys got the content you were looking for. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, the next stream, and on DisasterSavior.com. God, I love that name. Anyway, I'm going to bed, and who knows? We'll find this Italy saved in a video if you guys will have it. Good night.